You cocklicker.
Oh, this stuff's hilarious.
Okay, for real, this shit should be going live right now. I don't know what is going on with this shit. Why are you being a
Let's
whore?
see. Here it's saying live on your page here.
Oh, I'm finally live?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm broadcasting? I don't see myself. Where am I? Where am I? Oh shit, we are live. Holy God, it only took a prayer and a miracle. God fucking bless America.
Yay, we're live, bugging.
Woohoo! That only took forever, right? God
Yeah, I feel accomplished now. Now I can go home.
damn. Oh.
There's S and J.
Jess, Jay, and my sister Athena showed up. What's up, sis? I haven't seen you in a while. Let me know. Is my audio too high, too low? What's going on? How are we doing? Because I'm gonna be yelling a lot in this new show of mine. Let me know in
Do
the
I sound
comments.
like somebody with Down syndrome? Just asking.
No, bro, you good. Why am I the doorman in the pinned comment? Because you're my CEO. It comes with the fucking job title. Stop bitching.
There goes something for Jay to say.
About fucking time. Hey, Hatter, you were here with us. We couldn't figure this shit out. I couldn't figure it out. Man, fuck it. All right, y'all ready for some shit? Some new shit from JMP, and we're gonna tweak it obviously a little bit to make sure that this type shit don't happen again. Good
Oh, it's
Lord.
gonna happen again. You
Oh,
know it's gonna happen again.
well, yeah, but not to this level though. What's up, Mel Bell?
Mm-hmm.
You are new here. Well, welcome to the page. Little introduction. I'm Jekyl. I do JekylMuzic. I do Jekyl reactions. If I do a reaction, I usually, I'm not gonna say I usually kill people in it. I tend to because I'm overly honest. I'm not a yes man, and it's that's not my style. And this right here is Dan. He's basically our like dollar store version of Larry the Cable Guy. What's up, Dan?
Yeah, I prefer Family Dollar. Thank you very much.
Well, I'll shop there,
Uh, well, I'll accept it as long as it's $1. I'm here for it.
Dan. Mel Bell, Jay from the Redneck Riviera in chat is my CEO of JMP, which is Jekyl Music Productions. And then we got Jess, she is the head of promotions. We got Andrea in here, she's the head of public relations. Then we got Mad Hat, he's just a bitch. So, it's alright.
I ain't saying
Virginia!
nothing on that comment.
Virginia, what's up? Alright, let's get this party started because we got a lot to talk about. Ready, set, go.
You just say go and disappear.
Something like that.
Wonder.
What's up, Chris?
I feel like by the time we're done with this live, most of the people in the chat's probably gonna file like legal cases against me.
What the fuck happened?
Jack will just go live and wait completely silent. Let's see what
Oh, there we go.
pressure on the rest of the show. That's what you're trying to do.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of JEKYL News. And we have a little bit of a different take on news here at Jekyll because, one, I'm a twisted ass son bitch, and I find crazy and dark shit hilarious. I will laugh at the most inappropriate of fucking times. But what you'll find out about me is that I'm a little bit intelligent when it comes to a lot of shit. I don't pull punches and I speak my mind. I am not politically correct whatsoever. And if you're here for political correctness, or you're a hardcore left, whatever the fuck they're called nowadays, the progressives. If you're one of them, you're gonna get your little pussies hurt tonight.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Lawsuit's coming.
And right there is Dan, the man, Beast Squad in the house. What up, Thuggin?
What's up, Duncan? Well, you hired me after I got fired from CNN and you pay me in Pringles, so I'm here.
Hey, man. I got them jalapenos. You can't stay away from them jalapenos, man.
Yeah, plus I just kind of want to piss in the Cheerios of CNN, so.
Well, CNN, all that fake news ass, fucking little softball throwing ass questions to fucking Biden. Oh, what color, what flavor ice cream did you get, sir? Ask about his son who's corrupt as shit. How about that? That's a good idea.
Yeah, but at least he smokes crack. That's a good thing you guys.
Yeah, that is true. The son of the president of the United States smokes crack openly. That's yeah. Let's vote for that.
That's what I look up to.
All right.
Like I won't. Go ahead, fucking.
All right, me and Dan here, we have this issue. We like to go on rants and tangents and shit, and it goes for fucking hours, not even on the original topic, because we take turns and then detours, and we never get back to the fucking topic. So what I've done is I have actually put a structured fucking topic list, and we're going to see how well we can stick to it. And if anybody in the chat wants to voice their opinion on a matter, by all means, go for it.
Yeah, throw your opinion, but if you say anything bad about me, I'll roast you for the rest of your life.
That is,
in the chat, let you know.
That ain't no lie. He is the biggest troll I have ever met in fucking all of YouTube, or Twitter, or IG. The motherfucker got banned from Twitter because he trolls too goddamn much. That should tell you something. But I say with that being said a lot because me and Jay, the CEO of JMP, have a show on Tuesdays called With That Being Said. So I say it a lot. So please forgive me when I say it. But with that being said, let's get into this first topic and see how well we can stay on topic this time. We got a whole bunch
Hold on,
What?
Hold on. I'm getting information coming over the headset. It's an important topic of the news. Oh yeah, Jay's gay.
Jay has been confirmed gay. Oh my God, who didn't see that coming?
News breaking.
Okay, here we go. Jacksonville Joe in the house. What's up? Chris, B Squad, representing in this motherfucker. But like I was saying, sorry, I took a left turn and forgot what the fuck I was saying. If anybody in chat wants to debate the topics that we're talking about at any given point, just start chatting in the motherfucking chat. If you want to actually jump on and actually have a verbal conversation, that ain't no issue. The only thing we ask is that you don't just come here to fuck the show up and just start cussing random shit. If you have a valid point, I will listen to it. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I'm not even an independent, really. I'm whoever I think is going to do the best for the United States of America and defend the Constitution, I'm going to vote for that motherfucker. Can you guess who I didn't vote for?
You're a better man than me, because if they do that in here with me, I'll probably chop them in the throat.
Well, I have more restraint, I guess, than you, which is sad, because I have zero restraint as it is anyway. But, hey, we got Mad Hats in the house. He's our moderator. He's going to let us know in the chat, I guess, if there's somebody that does raise a question or whatever the hell he's doing, moderating. This is linked to a very private, locked room where only the people on the list get in. It's kind of like a nightclub. But if you want to get on and actually have a debate, let Jay know. He'll tell you how to get to the waiting room, and then Mad Hats will bring you into the live so we can have a discussion. Because, you know, I'm not solidified in every single topic. I'm solidified in a lot, but not everything.
I kind of feel at home, man. I'm telling you, I feel kind of at home because the shit talking's already started in the chat.
I don't even know what the hell's going on right now in the chat because I got too much shit going on everywhere else. All right, I gotta.
Oh, Jay, you're so in trouble, homie. You just don't know it yet.
Dan,
Yeah, what's happening, fucking?
While I figure something out right quick, will you please let the people know a little bit about yourself because they might not be acquainted with the one and only Dan, the fucking man troll thing that you are. So give me 2 seconds, and then we'll get into these topics.
Alright, I'll tell everybody everything about me. I'm a bad motherfucker. Enough said. There you go. Y'all got everything you need to know about me.
Yeah, I need little bit longer than that, there, homeboy, or we're just gonna be sitting here looking at nothing.
You keep doing your thing. I'll keep talking shit. It works. Me, I'm just a dude from small town Tennessee, Birdstown, Tennessee. Ain't much here. Small ass town. Everybody knows what a small ass town, but it's still better than Florida. Just saying, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Um, uh, that's pretty much it when it comes to small town. Yeah, live on a big ass lake. Like to talk shit on the internet. Don't know shit about technology. That works too.
Yeah, I don't know shit about technology, so we have a guru that works for, not really paid. He's not really working for us, but he helps us out a lot. Hillbilly Reacts is my guru. However, that motherfucker is like ghost tonight. 3 days ago, he was helping me figure some shit out, and then he said, "Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the store." He ain't been back yet, so I don't know what to tell you. That was a hell of a store run right there. God damn.
I'm starting to think there's a strip club near his location. He's not telling us about. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a good possibility. I
To be honest, if there's one near here, I probably wouldn't be in this live right now. I'd probably be at the strip club. But the strip club's an hour and a half away. I don't feel like driving, so here I am.
Wait, is y'all strip club open?
Hell yeah.
Now see,
You gotta understand. Country people don't. They don't buy into the whole mask and the corona stuff like the blue states. I mean, they just don't. People around here still move like it ain't anything going on. People ain't dropping or anything. It's just here, everybody just do what they do. We don't we don't buy the whole mass corona stuff here in really in Tennessee. Till you get to like the major pop like Nashville stuff, you start seeing it. But you stay on the outskirts out here in the country, nobody wears masks.
well, see, I literally can't wear a mask because I'm medically unable, and I've been kicked out of so many fucking stores. It's unreal. I don't I don't know what the fuck their problem is, but they're like, oh, you can't wear a mask, even though our governor, Mister Dumbass, fucking
I gotta go
Democratic
to
ass
Houston.
motherfucking Polis, which I'm
I gotta go
surprised.
to Houston, dude.
What's
Dude,
up?
they got drive-through strip clubs in Houston, bro. I gotta go to Houston. Drive-through strip clubs?
Well,
That
goddamn,
just sounds dope.
that would be nice.
I'm
Uh,
like, yeah, I'll have a Coke, some of those chips over there, and a lap dance. That's what I'm talking about.
well, seeing as how this is the pilot episode of Jekyll News with Dan the Man, y'all might see some technical glitches or some alterations as we go along and progress through this because like right now y'all are looking at the PowerPoint, but you're not looking at the presentation of the PowerPoint. So I'm going to try and fix that right now, and we'll see what happens as we're talking, and then we're going to get into this motherfucker. Display caption.
Yeah, I'm game. So the topic, I'll just talk shit about the topic, so just let it
Well,
fly.
I know you will too.
Hey, Jekyll,
What?
Holy hell! A
didn't we
troll just
spend
came in here.
didn't we just spend the last hour trying to make sure everything's prepared and you're still unprepared? Okay, mute the mic again.
Does that fucking surprise you? Like honestly?
Man, he scared the shit out of me, man.
Oh great! Now I just fucking. Oh wow! I just fucked that all up, didn't I? Shit. I'm an idiot.
I see you, Joe.
Remove. Okay, who's keeping the tally tonight of how many times Jekyll fucks shit up?
Technology's winning by like 7,370,212 points. Not keeping an exact score or nothing.
Well, obviously, because that number don't even exist if you put millions in front of thousands. Just saying. Which one is showing that? That's what I need to. Okay, that one right there. Boom. That needs to fucking change. Properties. Let's do the PowerPoint presentation, not the fucking stupid ass fucking thing. Is that right? That ain't right.
Jekyll, we've been waiting for an hour and a half. Could we please start the presentation?
I'm trying. But it's not showing the
Are y'all
goddamn thing.
speaking in Spanish? I can't understand what y'all saying. I think y'all speaking in Spanish.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay, I found PowerPoint. Boom, right there, I guess. What the fuck is going on here? Discord, no. I just did that, god damn it. PowerPoint exe PowerPoint slideshow. Why ain't you fucking PowerPointing that slideshow, you son of a mama bitch?
Let y'all know if you push the down thumbs button, Jack will send you $1 on your PayPal.
Oh, did that work? Are y'all looking at shit that I'm wanting you all to look at, or are you looking at my motherfucking OBS still?
We're looking at your OBS.
Oh, what in the serious fucking... Goddamn, seriously. Okay.
You had everything set up. Why did you touch shit? You know you can't touch shit and have it work right.
I know.
Oh hell!
It-
You need to set it up on autopilot.
Somebody help me! This is a married couple. I'm stuck in between. SOS! SOS!
SOS!
Hey.
What are you SOSing?
You came willingly, Dan.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. That didn't sound right. Morning PowerPoint. No sub. If I turn that off, then you get that. Okay.
Are you sure?
No, not at all. Actually. Display.
I figured since how the show was starting, I'd unmute my mic and provide some entertainment.
Y'all keep this up. I'm going back to eating Doritos.
Eat one for me.
Okay. Hey, smart man, Mr. Hatter guy. Would I do...
Yeah, what's up?
To get my PowerPoint presentation, not the PowerPoint program, would I do window capture or would I do display capture? Probably
You
window.
could try doing. You could try doing a window capture. Display capture might work a little bit better. Windows capture is more integrated on picking up a specific window, so if there's any glitches whatsoever, it'll really mess up the stream.
Okay.
So what you're going to want to do is try to do a screen capture or display capture, and then just set it up to where the display it's capturing is just nothing but the presentation.
It won't give me the option. All it does is show what
And
the
you're
fuck's on
lost.
my monitor. This is all it shows.
Yes, I know. Okay, do your display capture.
I did.
Hit OK. Hit OK.
Okay. So if I
There
do
you go.
that,
There
do
you
y'all,
go.
do y'all see what the fuck I'm seeing?
You need to. Okay, now you need to shrink down your display capture.
Yeah, I'm just making sure you guys can see. Ah, boom. Okay. See, there's that lag I was talking about. Oh, shit. Nope, I don't want from the beginning. There we go. Okay, so we are getting this figured out, slowly but fucking surely. And yes,
Hey, look at you go. You're a motherfucking genius.
I know. Look at
Not
me.
really.
No, not even close.
Stop.
I'm
Don't.
screenshotting everything bad said about me in the comments there, so y'all remember that.
I'm about as much of a genius as what is it? As is. He said, "What a genius born once in a lifetime. I am that genius." He's window licking fucking special is what he is. The dude.
I'm sorry. If you call yourself a genius and you can call Eminem illiterate, yes, no.
Okay, check this.
He,
Oh, boom.
he was the one that didn't have the assigned seats on the special bus because they used him to clean the windows.
All right. Just so everyone is fully aware, I cannot.
Probably with good looking windows.
Well, windows taste like windows when you lick them.
The blue spray does not taste like blueberries.
No, but the snozberries taste like snozberries.
You wouldn't know what a snozberry tastes like, you sick fuck.
Did I ever claim that I was not a sick fuck? That is the question. Where did I send that?
What are you doing?
There we go. What? Okay.
What are you doing?
We're good. Just for everyone's essay. Okay, Mad Hat. I'm turning off my YouTube that is on my phone that I'm watching to make sure everything's going right. which means I cannot then write or read the fucking thing. Any type of chat.
Okay, I will have the chat up and going. I will let you know. I'm going to mute my mic. That way you're not getting any background noise, and I won't be interrupting you and Dan anymore.
Sounds good.
Dan seems to be a little sensitive.
All right, Dan,
What?
you ready to start this bitch finally? We're like 2 hours
I wasn't
late.
paying attention to you,
We're-
but I'm back now.
Shit, I need a. Okay, time out. Hold on. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I gotta find a
Oh,
fucking.
fuck Christ.
Hey, my phone's
All right,
about to die. Give me a minute.
We need to update the score. Technology is now ahead 738,273,952 to Jekyll's negative 70 million.
But that ain't fair because it's not even
That's a round
technology.
number.
It's not even technology. It's just my phone's dying.
Phone is technology, is it or is it not, Jekyll?
Technically yes, but fuck off is my answer.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll be back.
I do, Joe. I got the chloroform recipe from you, fucking. Didn't you remember you sent it to me last week?
Ladies and gentlemen of JMP, this is why we can't have nice things, because Jekyll, thinks.
Hey, I'm just being held here by gunpoint, so.
Shit, you're being forced to be here? Damn, I didn't know we had an option. I
Hey,
came willingly.
Fuck, I'm doing
bullets
we're
talk,
outside.
bullshit walk, I say.
Facts. If Jekyll ever comes back, I'll mute my mic so you guys can talk, but he's taking his sweet old time, losing to technology like he always does.
Shut the fuck up. I got my charger. I just gotta plug the bitch in, get ready, go on. I'm ready, fucking way.
I feel one of you to file divorce papers.
Boom.
I feel it coming.
I already filed. Jekyll won't sign them.
Fuck no.
He's a prick.
Because you didn't give me that prenup.
What was
bitch.
that alimony?
You didn't give me that prenup, bitch. Oh, now you bring me a phone charger.
I said, you want a phone charger? Because I had one.
I went to the bedroom and got one. All right, let's get this started. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna get to our first fucking topic. Finally. Let's do
Jekyll,
it.
one last question before you start.
What's up?
Did you plug the phone charger in the right way, or is
Yes,
it upside
Dick.
down?
I fucking put it in your ass. Shut the fuck up. All right, we're gonna start off tonight with some major news, and I am literally fucking pissed and livid about this motherfucking bullshit. The Nancy Pelosi's bitch crypt keeper looking ass fucking pulled on our goddamn troops that she invited to the house, and then all of a sudden, guess what? They're sleeping on the floor. No problem. No problem. They didn't mind. It's not a big deal. Inauguration over. She kicked them the fuck out of the house. She said that they are a white supremacy fucking organization. Really? Thank you for being heroic, or Pelosi says, thank you for being heroic and patriotic by securing the presidential inauguration. You left your family at home. Who misses you, putting your life in danger for our safety. Not that we are safe and secure. Get the fuck out of my house before I beat the motherfucking magical dog shit out of you with my magic fucking Thor gavel. What the fuck is going on with this bitch? Dan, I don't understand. How are you gonna kick the people out after they secured your fucking capital?
Dude, you gotta think, this woman's been acting crazy. I don't even know how she looks like she's got Bell palsy. She's been chugging alcohol damn day every time she goes to give a press conference. I ain't surprised at anything this woman does, but, you're talking about a bunch of Democrats that's basically running around going, they're going to kill us. Like, what the hell are you talking about? They're literally calling the people they brought there white supremacists and going around saying they're scared they're going to kill them.
Well, they're saying that they're a white supremacy organization. Our U.S. military is. I mean, what the fuck? All because she said that, I forget what figure she gave, like 60 or 70% of all U.S. Army people are white males and they voted for Trump, so they're automatically Nazis, automatically terrorists. Had the fucking soldiers vetted before the inauguration. Is she fucking retarded enough to not know that to get into the National Guard or any armed service, you're already getting vetted like a motherfucker by going through MEPS? You can't join unless they fucking vet you first.
I saw the photos of them sitting there, put them in the garage and stuff, and it's so outrageous it just blows our minds. But at the same time, we surprised. I mean, they're so terrified of them. They literally had them standing there with not even having magazines in their guns. I mean, they brought this very group in and shook by the group they brought in to protect them. I mean, now it's got an image of, not only they treat. Well, are we that surprised too? Democrats talking shit about our troops. I mean, they always have. These are the ones we used to in the day, watch them spit on soldiers and everything else. And it's also give more grounds to go after conservatives in general. Now they want to label us all terrorists now at this point, anyways. So,
Well, dude, I was like,
but it's outrageous.
I was like straight up surprised that it was Democratic leadership and civilians seeing this shit and getting pissed because they kicked these soldiers out and made them sleep in a fucking parking garage, and they had to walk about a mile just to get that motherfucker because she wanted them far enough away so that they were not in the public view. And they said that they had plenty of heat and plenty of access to restrooms. That plenty of restrooms actually boiled down to two motherfucking porta potties.
Well, the benefit, dude, that we can count on the OG Trump to step in. He's already put out a thing that the troops could stay at his hotel there, so he's already stepped in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, to show him up, and like, because you know how he feels about the troops anyway. So he's already coming out,
well,
and he said they could stay at the hotel. So, I mean, we're definitely see the difference of the leaderships that we lost. We had a election stolen, removed a legitimate president, in my opinion, and now we got a regime in there, and here we go. We're going to go for the rodeo show, but at least, like I said, he at least put him in, his hotel, no cost none. So, who really cares about the troops?
like even where you land politically, if you are a Democrat, a Republican, whatever the fuck you are, if you can look at this shit and say, okay, we had more military presence around the Capitol for the inauguration than we have ever had anywhere in America on active duty in America. Like, they broke a fucking record. But then they put these motherfuckers in, and when I say motherfuckers, I don't mean that disrespectfully to the vets, or not the vets, the troops, in any way, because I'm a veteran. If in case y'all didn't know, but I'm not the smartest motherfucker. Dan, you can attest to that. Hatter, I know you're chuckling. Everyone in chat knows this, but at least I can fucking add. How are you gonna give, what was it, 23,000 troops? Two fucking porta potties. And that's ample fucking access to restrooms. I want to stick Nancy Pelosi's fucking head into one of those goddamn porta potties after all 25,000 plus took a shit in that motherfucker. And she might look better, actually. I mean,
Actually, I'd like to watch Nancy pour a shot into a shot glass. That would be hilarious to watch if she gets it all in.
Well, this is what kind of blew my mind about this whole situation, though. I thought for sure the first person to step in would be Ted Cruz or a Republican. But no. For the first time in her fucking career, the fucking duck bitch, the duck face fucking Tammy Duckworth, went on to Twitter and said, "Unreal. I cannot believe the same brave men or brave service members who have been asked to protect our capital and our Constitution these last 2 weeks would be unceremoniously ordered to vacate the building. I am demanding answers ASAP." And that was in response to a Politico post that they put, thousands of National Guardsmen were forced to vacate congressional grounds today and are now taking their rest breaks outside in nearby parking garages after 2 weeks of sleepless nights protecting the nation's capital. And then Duckworth again, just like straight out the gate, said, I meant as soon as possible when I said it. Just made a number of calls and have been informed the Capitol Police have apologized to the guardsmen. Oh, because that makes it all fucking better than I guess it's a magical fucking thing. And they will be allowed back into the complex tonight. I'll keep checking to make sure they are. And she did too. She straight up told Nancy Pelosi, stupid fucking ass, bitch, you ain't going home. She made sure that Nancy Pelosi did not leave the Capitol until the last soldier crossed that fucking threshold and into the Capitol. That is boss.
Well, I don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, it's got so bad, not only just treating the troops this way, but they put metal detectors up, right? And the reason they got them up because literally Democrats were even saying they're scared of like Republican Congress people going in that they're going to kill them, so that's why they want them up.
Well, here's
I
my.
mean,
Here,
they've done lost their damn minds, man. They went full cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs,
well,
man.
you know why, right? Because they know 75 plus million Americans voted for Donald Trump. And we'll get into it a little bit later in one of these segments that we're going to be talking about. But at least I, as a Donald Trump supporter and a voter, know for a fact, undisputable fact that I have right here in this program, nobody can detest it. It is a fucking false election. False. Completely. So, yeah,
Oh yeah,
they're pissed.
the evidence
75 million
overwhelming,
pissed off
dude.
people. No wonder they're going to
Dude.
want metal detectors because they're scared. That's why they want
Yeah,
25,000
they're
troops because
scared.
they know we're coming.
Well, you watched that inauguration, man. I said, watch that. It looked like a funeral. It didn't look like a speech inauguration for the country. Literally, I looked at it, the way they were dressed, and literally looked like I was at a funeral watching it. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
and that's why they didn't really want anybody in there because nobody was going to show up. They got scared of that, so that's why they made everything look the way it did and sit there and then say, well, see, Corona and all this other. They just knew nobody was going to show up for it because it's all a lie.
oh, all those flags, you mean? The lit
Yeah,
flags?
the layout of the flag, which kind of looks like a kind of ceremony China would do. You know what I mean? So, or they wouldn't have people because they wouldn't want people to show up. Uh, it's exactly how China does it. So,
Well, I mean, getting back to this topic, man. Then Wes Rappaport, which I don't really care for that motherfucker, but he says Governor Greg Abbott, Texas, brings Texas National Guard soldiers home back after it was revealed that the troops who were sleeping in the U.S. Capitol between shifts were booted from the building. And that was in response to the governor saying, I have instructed General Norris to order the return of Texas National Guard to our state. Basically, he's saying, you want to fuck with my troops? Okay, bring them home. Fuck you, Nancy.
I think every conservative state should pull them. Anyone, a conservative state, that red state that's got their troops, they should pull them right now. You know, don't put up with this. You know what I mean? There's already going to be challenges to what they're already doing now, you know, from red states. I mean, so I just go ahead and pull them, you know, because they keep telling us it's supposed to be a ceremony and they still got them there. Why are they still there? You know,
Because
and
they're
like I said,
afraid.
it was already a bad, it's bad look now, militarizing D.C., you know, that look, you know, we're a constitutional republic and having that look as they take power, for a lot of Americans, that's a scary look to take power in the United States, what a military force sees and it look like it's surrounding D.C. like that, you know, as they take power.
Well, the crazy part is that in the Army Times, there was a soldier that was basically a whistleblower, but they didn't release his name because he was not authorized to talk to the media, which is actually a big thing in the Army. You can't talk to the media, you got to go through your public relations person. But this guy just flat out came out and said it. He's like, I'll tell you all you want to know as long as you don't put my name in this shit because I don't get in trouble. And this dude says that literally everybody he talked to, and he is supposedly the leader or in a leadership position of over 70 people, and every single one of them feels betrayed by the government. And he said, this is not the first time, end quote. In June, we got called for civil unrest supporting the park police. On the 6th day of the mission, after 12-hour days, we were told that we had 3 hours to rest, and the DC mayor wants you to get out of your hotel. So this is not the first time we've gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to supporting DC. The soldier joked that next time DC calls, maybe I'll just let that shit go to voicemail.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame them, at all.
I mean, I don't
Like I
understand.
said, I'm still trying to grasp, on that whole front, when seeing the clips of that, just trying, just overwhelming already, starting off right off the bat, a couple days in.
I don't even know what the fuck to say about where the country's going, honestly, because this is some shit. Like, I know that politicians do sneaky, shady shit, but you can't sneakily, shadily just poof, gone 25,000 National Guard, and it's not going to come out why they went where. I don't understand this move by Pelosi. She's like so shit scared that somebody's gonna assassinate her. Maybe you should look at your fucking agenda, look in the mirror, and say why would all these people want to kill me, and why do I need this much protection? What am I doing wrong? That's what I would do personally.
Yeah, she'll be okay. She's got a freezer full of ice cream. She'll be all right.
That was some fucked up shit she did that. Like everyone's suffering and can't put food on the table for their kids. They can't provide fucking anything for their kids. And this bitch is going on about how she's stocked full of her favorite ice cream. What kind of bitch move is that? I mean, the American people looking at you like, what the fuck is your problem? I want to know how the fuck, well, actually, I know how, but why the fuck did she get re-selected to be the House Speaker? But I already know why. It's because she promised AOC and them crazy bastards on the left, if you vote for me, I will help uphold your agenda. And she didn't. She fucking negated on the deal, and that's why AOC and the squad is going after her right now, literally.
Well, AOC has been insulting itself, because she was pretty much, I didn't go to the inauguration because I was afraid I'd be killed. Well, who's she talking about? Talking about the troops, too. Because that's the only people in there. Kid in there, so.
Well, after she done did
And,
this, I would be very scared that I pissed off a fucking troop too. Just saying.
I just can't imagine what the Pentagon is thinking, right off the bat with this,
It's probably a shit show. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Next major news topic. Facebook may have a competitor finally. And it's not just a small up and comer. This company has been around for 2 years, around 2 years ish. But because of all of the shady shit that Facebook and Twitter and all them motherfuckers have been doing, they created, or they have had an explosion in people subscribing to their shit and jumping ship from Facebook. 2.5 million subscribers in one single week. Is this the end for Facebook, you think, Dan?
Oh, man. It's going to be hard to tell on that, but because they're willing to go as dirty as they can, with anybody being a competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So there's kind of hope on that because, and won't be surprised, they'll start targeting it. If they're not connected in some way, that they won't try to go after their IPs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're willing to go down dirty and literally get them back from the internet itself. I feel that's their next step.
Yeah.
Right now, they're just going over providers, who people doing this link to them, like Parlor. I mean, they went after their providers.
Oh yeah, Parler got fucked. But this MeWe, that's the name of the company that's going after or getting all these Facebook customers all of a sudden, and it's very simple. They said in their report, it's exactly what their business model is, which you can see on the screen. I'm not going to read it all, but I'm going to read one key fact that users are getting fed up and pissed at Twitter, Instagram, all of them, even YouTube. I'm probably gonna get deplatformed for this fucking video, but
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. Blocked, put in fucking YouTube jail. But users are getting fed up with relentless privacy violations and surveillance capitalism, political bias, targeting, and news-fed manipulation by these companies. Like, people are done. Like, if I say I know they're listening right now too. Fuck you, Zuckerberg. Not just listening on this YouTube right now, but they are listening through my phone because I was talking to my girl about like something just off the wall random that I wanted to go and buy. And next thing I know, Facebook is just sending me fucking ads for the same shit I was just talking about. And it's not like a normal everyday thing. I forget what I was even talking about. And no, Dan, it's not a double-ended dildo or nothing like that. You fucking sick bitch. It was just
What?
something random. Like, how did that fucking pop up on my Facebook if they ain't listening to me?
Oh yeah, they got algorithms they set that basically monitor a lot of this. So
Well,
yeah, just like Facebook in general. I don't know why we get on Facebook. I mean, it's already known it was a DARPA program in the first place.
I,
It's like wiretapping phones in the day. It's like now pretty much or snitching. It's like now with these what's being on Facebook or whatever, we snitch on ourselves pretty much. Now they don't have to go through all that. The government just go through these tech companies, and you pretty much telling yourself now with your post and everything you
that's
do on Twitter, Facebook, IG.
like, well, when I was growing up, if I ever even thought about doing a crime, I'm not admitting that I have, per se, but if I had been, like, hypothetically, the first thing I would look at to see is if they had a security camera in the area. Now we are the security camera because everyone's got to have their phone out all the time, videotaping every motherfucking thing they're doing, and that's how a lot of these people are getting busted. Like there was this dude who it was like in 2017, so this is a little while ago, but he sat in the middle of fucking traffic in a crosswalk as a prank, put up a table and started eating motherfucking pancakes with syrup in the middle of the fucking street, and people are having to go around him honking and shit, and finally somebody called 911, but by the time the cops got there, he was gone. But the dumb son of a bitch uploaded the video on his Facebook. Guess what? He's arrested. He's in jail right now. It's like, y'all gotta be dumb motherfuckers to snitch on yourself.
Yeah, there's cameras watch everything you do. I mean, because the cameras out there, I know that they still got warrants on Joe for streaking. So, you got with them damn cameras, they have to get you.
Well, here's my question for you, Dan. The WeMe is the #1 downloaded app on the App Store right now. But so is Parler. We all know Parler. We all know what happened with that. And they're suing Amazon, and they should. And hopefully they win. They have my full support in that. But these tech fucking giants right here, you can't tell me they're not in cahoots. Like, we'll look at the Trump thing real quick, but then I want to go on a more of a broader scale, if I may. President Trump was banned from Twitter. Okay, you know what? That's fucked up. Whatever. But then all these other companies started jumping on that bandwagon, like motherfucking Spotify. What the fuck's he gonna do? Listen to angry music? I mean, what the? I'm so blown away with this whole fucking. It's the new age censorship, and people are sitting there defending it left or right. But as soon as you become an editor, you are not covered under 230.
Oh, they definitely violated 230, but because a certain party had it's definitely let's say both parties at this point. They put on them shows, sitting there like, oh, we're gonna put it to big tech. No, you're not. You just put on a show. Nothing's gonna happen. But they've definitely violated 230. But you should have seen this coming because this has been done way before Trump or whatever. Because this was done to Alex Jones. They did a they hit him counter one after another. They completely wiped him completely out. So this has already happened 2 years in advance, and Alex Jones put out the warning on it.
Yep.
This is how that they're going to do this to you, and now we're going to see it, and now you're seeing a large move to even during this election to shut down any this or discussions with conservatives. It's a big attack on conservatives right now. They're wiping it. As a matter of fact, they took down mine, and I hit them up. They wouldn't give me no explanation why they wiped mine out, my whole account on YouTube.
Jesus Christ. Well, like
You know,
Jess was saying, like ban him from social media so he can't get his message out, blah, 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 whatever. He's inciting violence. Motherfucking Pornhub banned him.
Not Pornhub.
Like, he can't even jerk off? What? Is jerking off incitement of violence?
Pornhub.
Well, like, how is that inciting violence at Pornhub? For real? Like, seriously?
I don't think they have a right to do that. Pornhub's actually in the Constitution.
What, you shall masturbate to porn at any given time you want?
Yeah, founders knew about Pornhub back in the day, so yeah, they put that in the Constitution.
Well, I'm gonna do a slow little backtrack back onto fucking track and topic here. But these tech giants right here, they are all in cahoots. They don't think people see it, or at first they didn't think people saw it, and they're trying to be shady about it. Now they're just being blatant about it. Like I was saying, they fucking deleted fucking Parler from everything. They took the internet away from them basically, and it's like these they're tech monopolies, and monopoly I can't even pronounce the word. Monopolism is, correct me if I'm wrong, that is illegal.
Yeah,
because these guys are basically tech version of a goddamn mob.
Last time I checked, us conservatives used to not like monopolies, so I don't know if all of a sudden, I've definitely got argument with other conservatives because always the argument is like they're independent corporation, you know what I mean? They have a right to run their corporation, whatever. But I'm like, how are you gonna say that? You can't say that because they're getting protections from the federal government, so they're no longer under the independent status if they're getting protections from the federal government.
Exactly.
So that don't fly to just say, well, they can run their business. Not when it's like that. They're getting protections. That no, they're not that independent. They're not some small town person owning their own business. That's their business. They're able to decide how they want to run their business. They're not getting protections from the federal government.
Well, my thing with the protections under 230 is they need to limit that shit really, really defined, so motherfucking Democrats can't find the loophole in it and use it. They need to say black and white. If I say something on Twitter that is highly fucked up, which generally I do, nobody can then sue Twitter for what I said. But if Jack Dorsey's dickweed ass gets up on there and says something, you can sue the motherfucker because that's his company. If he is picking and cherry picking these censorships and bans and shit, like Donald Trump, like all these conservatives, like Ted Cruz, because they are inciting violence, what about all of the motherfuckers around the world, like the Iranian fucking president who literally calls out for mass murder? If you're gonna hide behind your terms and conditions, at least make it a blanket thing. Make it not just all right-sided that you're gonna ban them motherfuckers. Left can say what the fuck they want, apparently. Oh shit, did we lose Dan? Dan gone? Yo, Billy, what's up with Dan? Where'd he go? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, I'm gonna let Mad Hat figure that out because he's monetizing. Or not monetizing. Yeah, you're monetizing my shit. He is the moderator tonight for this episode, so I'm gonna let him figure out what the fuck's going on with Dan, or maybe Dan just fucking his phone died or hit mute or something. So I'm gonna continue, and then when he jumps back in, he jumps back in. No major news. Next major news topic. This one is real, y'all. Real, like for real. Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets. Everybody loves these motherfucking things. Everybody loves Hot Pockets. You can't tell me you don't. The problem with Hot Pockets, apparently, is that the USDA has classified the announcement of Hot Pockets that I will read here momentarily as a Class 1 recall, which is defined as a health hazard situation where there is reasonable probability that the use of the product will cause serious adverse health consequences or death. for those who have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, this is what is going on with Hot Pockets. Apparently, Nestle has recalled nearly 763,000 pounds of frozen food for possible glass and plastic contamination. They prepared foods recalling 762,615 pounds of pepperoni Hot Pockets, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety Health Inspection Service announced late Friday, which is what this USDA classification Class 1 comes from. So, is it all Hot Pockets? No, it's not all Hot Pockets, not all of them. It's a specific one that was produced in a specific place at a specific time. They were shipped to stores nationwide, produced in November, and being recalled because they may contain glass and plastic. According to the USDA, the problem was discovered when 4 motherfuckers found glass and shit in their Hot Pockets as they're munching down. And Nestle received 4 customer complaints of extraneous material in the pepperoni Hot Pocket product. And there's been 1 report of a minor oral injury associated with consumption of their product. The problem lies that if you ingested it and don't know it, glass shards can get in your intestines. They can stick up in there. They can get in your entire digestive system. And they could be there for a while, making more damage and more damage and more damage and more damage. You won't know until you start shitting blood, basically. If you have a real bad stomachache and you ate a pepperoni Hot Pocket, oh damn, you better go get your butthole checked, basically. And here's the information on the sandwich. It's a recall for the 54-ounce packages, the ones containing 12, which I buy regularly. And wait a minute, hold on. Oh, Dan froze apparently, but he'll be back. Had her fix it, buddy. that's why you're here. Get Dan back up in here. All right. Anyway, the premium pepperoni made with pork, chicken, beef, blah blah blah. The affected boxes have a best before date of February 2022. And one of the following lot codes, right there on the screen. The box also have the establishment number EST.7721 alpha inside the USDA mark of inspection. Let Jekyll know typo. No. Can't lock the room. What? Okay, time out. I gotta go let Dan back in the room, I guess. I don't know where Mayor Hatter went. Did he jump out too?
No, I'm still here. I'm trying to figure out how to get him back in the room.
Oh, okay. He's in the room.
He's in there, but he's frozen in there, so I think he's gonna have to log out and then come back in.
Let's see. Is there a kick? Kick. Yep, there you go.
I disconnected him.
There you go. All right. Now, as soon as Dan joins the newsroom again, you can pull him up. You'll be right.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to continue on with the story until Dan gets his ass back in here.
Yeah, you should be used to talking to yourself.
I am, but usually I argue with myself and lose, so that's different. All right. So anyway, back to this topic. Why am I saying that this is big news? Is because a lot of people eat this shit, including your boy Jekyl. And guess what? The best before date right there that it is marked that you need to look for. Oh, does that look motherfucking familiar to me? Yes, it does. So that means that Nestle fed me and my children, well, I guess just Skylar because he was the only one here, and my girl, glass and plastic shards. So if there is a big ass settlement for a class. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. A lawsuit, class action lawsuit. I'm gonna be up in that motherfucker because I got the golden ticket. I kept my box, bitches. And guess what? I thought I was tripping, but I did find glass in my hot pocket. There was a glass shard. I thought it came from, like, God knows what. You know, just kicked up from my dog because my dog weighs about as much as I do and he flips his fucking tail everywhere.
Dan should be back.
Let's see. Blaze.
Am I back?
But Jekyl, check your email. I can't at the moment, brother. I'm doing my news show. But as soon as the news is over, I will definitely check my email. Is it seriously time sensitive? Because I can check
I think
it.
I'm back right now.
Okay, I'll tell you what, Dan. Have you been hearing what I've been saying about this Hot Pocket incident?
Hell no, I've been trying to get back in.
Okay, I'm gonna go check my email because apparently it's pretty important, and it's pretty important for Blaze. So I'm gonna let you catch back up on the Hot Pocket issue. Basically, this is what had happened in a nutshell. Those Hot Pockets right there, the 12 pack of the pepperoni with the garlic buttery crust. You know what I'm talking about? If not, it's on.
Yeah.
It's about to pop up on the screen right now. It's a little bit of lag in between what I'm doing and what it actually shows on the computer right there. Those ones. They have been found to have glass and plastic in them.
Sounds like my kind of hot pocket.
I guess it adds fiber, bro. I don't really know what the fuck they're doing. But if you have those lot codes right there and the best before day of February 2022 and the EST 7721 alpha on the USDA mark, right? If you have that,
Yeah.
basically you just ate plastic and shit, and plastic and glass.
What
And
store can I go get those at?
they pulled them from everywhere.
Damn, that means I'm probably having cheap.
But you know who ate them motherfuckers?
Mad Hatter? That explains it all.
No, me. And I got the box to prove it, motherfucker. So I'm waiting for that class action lawsuit to go through, and I'm gonna show them the picture of the glass with my hot pocket. I can't find it in my phone, or else I'd put it on the screen here. But yep, that's your man holding that fucking box. 7721 Alpha, February 20th. I mean, come on, man. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, let's see. No, it's not. Just wanted you to know it was there since you never responded to text. Blaze, I'm in the middle of a live show, homie. I can't be answering texts and stuff. I got a show to do, but then I always answer them after the show is done. You know how it goes. All right.
It's like it used to be at work and you buy them Hot Pockets and it's like guaranteed or way past the date to be eatable.
Yeah, they taste like a fucking brick.
The damn breading's like rubber and shit.
All right, we're on to our next news topic. JMP news. So we're off of the hot topics of the week. And on this show, it's not just news of today, it's the entire week, what happened this week. But since this is the first one, I can go back further than a week. You can kiss my ass. How about that? All right, big news from JMP. Sleepy motherfucking reaction from GFR on the 1st of February will become an official promoter of JMP. We will be signing Sleepy onto the JMP roster, and I can't wait to fucking have him. He's a fucking excellent dude. I never thought that the dude that actually helped me be who the artist I am now, because he didn't get bullshit reactions and he, gave me critiques and he gave me tips, and he brought me a long way in a year, in my opinion. I never thought I'd see the day that he worked for me. That's crazy.
Well, I just kind of hope the deal goes through next week that you get Happy and Dopey on the team.
I knew you was gonna say something about them fucking dwarfs.
Get out of my head. I didn't give you license to be there.
No, you don't. Please don't believe his lies. What's going on? Who's lying? Who lying? Who lying? Who lying? How the fuck does that much glass land in without them knowing? Why is there glass in the factory they're made in? That's a good fucking question, Blaze, about them hot pockets. Like, that had to be sabotage of some sort, and whoever did it, if I shit glass and I cut my asshole, I'm suing. I'm finding the next fucking lawyer next to me and I'm fucking suing him. But if a class action lawsuit comes, I'm definitely jumping on that fucking butter train. I'm gonna make $1 million somehow. If I make it out of Hot Pockets, I'll be alright. I don't mind. Alright, next one. Everyone's been asking about what is the deal with the delay on Monster again and again and again and again and again. And I'm glad Blaze is here in the chat while I'm talking about it. What had happened was, we had originally discussed that we were going to do Criminal and then we were going to drop Monster on October 31st, Halloween of 2020, which didn't happen, obviously. Well, what had happened? I guess he said that the email has to do with Monster. Okay, god damn it. Hey, I see Monster's delayed.
That's cool. That's cool. You got somebody you're cool in here with, man. Most people I see in here, I got restraining orders against.
Shit. Okay. I ain't gonna open my emails on camera here because confidentiality is JMP's #1 concern when it comes for artist to artist and JMP to artist. So, Blaze, I'll check it out. I'm guessing it has something to do with the mix. Is in my email. Is that right? I'm hoping. Praying to God. But, well, okay, this is the delay. We decided to do Criminal and then Monster. And then Blaze, just yesterday, fucking dropped this monster motherfucker right here. And holy shit is all I gotta say, Blaze. You came with it on this one, and I didn't get a sneak peek. I didn't get a, like, hey, this is what I'm working on for our monster project, and nothing. He just said, hey, check this out, bro. This is part 2 of the saga. So instead of Criminal being part 1 and Monster being part 2, there is now a whole fucking storyboard going on here. Criminal is 1. Blood is actually part 2. Monster is part 3, the final chapter. The final frontier right there. And what we're planning on doing is, well, if the Monster mix is in my shit right now, then I guess Monster's dropping this motherfucking weekend. Hopefully, if that's the case. I can't read my my shit right now. What did he say? Did you catch it in the thing?
Hey, that's dope.
Nah, I canceled my part, of course. What?
I'm gonna go ahead and say real quick. I just want to get out there, and I hear my homie Peerless is dropping a video. It's supposed to drop around 8 o'clock tonight. So anybody check out my homie Peerless's new music video. Much appreciated.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay. Blaze said in the chat that he is now back waiting for your approval.
Oh shit, we got Monster back waiting my approval. Fuck yeah, I'm sure it is fucking fire. If that is the case. If that is the case, we're making late breaking motherfucking news right now. Thank you, Jess, for reporting on scene in the chat room. I actually turned out pretty good. You should do that. That's your job now on the news channel. But breaking news is Monster, if approved by Jekyl, will be dropping officially the audio version of it on Sunday. Ah, shit. Now, oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm kind of hearing breaking news right over my headset again.
Oh.
I actually hear that ISIS has kidnapped Mad Hatter's all his hats and have them for ransom. The State Department's on contact, and hopefully get those hats back safely.
Oh, wait. Time out. Okay, Hatter, homie. If you're my moderator for the show and you gotta go, at least let me know you left. You pop on and say, "Hey, Jekyl, I ain't moderating no more." Who's my moderator right now then? Do I have one?
I am. We switched places.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, apparently my moderator is now Jess. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate you.
Hey, Jess. What's up, fucking?
All right. So,
Not much.
if approved, Monster will be dropping on Sunday. I'm gonna get with Blaze to find out about what time he's free to make the premiere, and then guess what? In hopefully 3 months from now, that's our aiming block. We will be shooting a video, a music video, an actual video to all three of these parts, all in one video. 1, 2, and 3. It'll be fucking crazy. It'll be fucking mad. It'll be awesome. Can't wait. Hopefully we hit
So
the
when's
fucking
it-
3 month mark though.
When's it dropping?
If I like the mix the way it came out, the audio is dropping on Sunday. But the music video to all three parts will be one video, and we're shooting for 3 months. But because of COVID and all that shit, me traveling to Blaze, it might make it a little bit hard because of all this COVID bullshit nonsense going on right now. But
Well,
it's gonna
whenever it
fucking
comes out, I'll make sure that when the video actually comes out, I'll make sure I'll check it out like 3 months later after you drop it.
Yeah, that's alright. But no, that's also late breaking news that I haven't really officially discussed with Blaze. But I'm looking into actually traveling out to see you and actually shoot all three videos together. I think that would make it a lot better. Everyone, let me know what you think in the comments. If you think that would make it better, or just do 3 individual shits going on, or whatever. All right.
Uh-oh. I get more breaking news over the headset.
Uh-oh.
The breaking news. I hear there's a large crowd protest and midgets out in front of Jacksonville Joe's house right now. They got throwing firebombs in front of his house because he shipped them all 3X t-shirts.
What the fuck? Dude, oh my god, I don't even know what to say to that one. I couldn't help them out because they're midgets. Like, nothing against midgets or small people or whatever the fuck y'all want to be called, but I'm literally afraid of them. I can't help it.
Well, the news is the news, man. I can't. It's just coming over the headset, bug.
All right. So, what do you say we get into? Well, we've already been discussing a little bit of it. But what do you say we get into some little bit of political news that you wanted to hit on there, Dan? You had some bullet points that you sent me in a DM about a certain topic that we're about to discuss right now. So,
Alright.
as everybody knows, last Wednesday we had the presidential inauguration, and it was beautiful. And look at the Biden. They are so in love, and their love will heal the nation. And they said over and over on CNN and bullshit NBC, and I quote, "Everybody, this is a historic moment as we inaugurate the very first female black president of the United States." It wasn't just once that they said this. They said it multiple times on different channels. They weren't the only ones that said it. Unless I fucking missed something, we didn't vote for Harris. Nobody voted for Harris. I know I didn't vote for the fucking camel toe fucking. Hell no, she could eat a corn cob on through a picket fence. And she laughs at everything. Well, she laughs at every goddamn thing that's said. And it's really, really, really annoying because it's real, actual questions that people want to know about. She's an idiot. No.
That's funny. Jay does the same shit. It's hilarious.
Well, okay, this is actually the President of the United States. Mr. Joe Biden. I will never call him President Biden because those words just go together like, I don't know, uh, mayonnaise and hot sauce. Actually,
You
that's
want
pretty
brand
good.
mayonnaise in this. That's white privilege, by the way.
Yeah, I'm white and privileged. My white privilege has gotten me so much in life. It's unreal.
Well, if you own mayonnaise, that's white privilege, huh?
Well, I do Miracle Whip. What does that mean
Whip. Don't make me start doing some Peter Griffin with Stewie with the whole whip
then? Whip.
mayonnaise. Whip.
All right, so I'm gonna turn this over to Dan real quick because he direct messaged me a lot of bullet points about the first 48 hours of this motherfucker's presidency. Oh, I just pushed a button. Go ahead.
I actually
The floor
sent
is
you,
yours.
or did I yell it at you? Might have
No,
been me yelling at you. Everybody knows me. I just yell it.
now you sent it in a DM, and I wasn't sure if you wanted me to use those speaking points or talking points or if those were yours. But by all means, go ahead, Mom.
Oh yeah, I was just going off about somebody needs to break Joe Biden's hands so he can't use that pen for signing executive orders. He had to like stack from Mount Everest just signing that crap. I'm just like, do we have a legislative branch anymore?
No.
And like it seemed like 3/4 of it was like tranny stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's we got a pandemic and everything in the country. That's exactly where I mean I don't have no issue, but I just like that's what the Americans are focused on, trans. And to me, that just seems like the far left. There's definitely a push with the far left doing that, but I mean, and then while they're doing that, signing that, he's destroyed the pipeline in the process. That's done. That's a loss of 45,000 jobs right off the bat. That's not including the jobs in Canada. Wiped. It's going to be wiped. They're all going to be out of work. Do they care? No. When
Nada.
they sit there, um, that he also signed a deal, which is probably going to go after fracking, like he said he wasn't going to do. So I can't even tell you the amount of jobs that's going to cost because they basically have stopped any of that on federal lands. That's pretty much a killer right there. So now we're going to, because of it, we're going to have to go energy independence. That's going to be over with. So get ready for $6 gallon gas, and dear Lord, know what else is going to come down the pike.
Well, shit. My gas in my town already went up like 30 cents.
Yeah,
Just
but we've
just
been
since
we
inauguration.
can't lie though. Since yeah, I mean since Trump and we've been running pretty cheap considering what we were paying before he took office. We've been paying pretty very cheap gas and with today's standards,
Well, as we should
being
though. We're
independent.
we're the energy capital of the world when it comes to petroleum, oil, and gas.
Yeah. So yeah, they keep saying green energy jobs. I'm like, yeah, I remember last time we was told that nonsense of green energy jobs. Last time I remember we gave taxpayer money, lots of it, to these green energy companies. They closed their doors immediately after the fact and robbed the taxpayer of their money. Nothing was produced by it. It was pretty much a money grab. So, I always keep hearing that green energy, it ain't happening. It's not efficient right now. People can't afford that. It's expensive to have solar panels. It's not there. The tech is not there. But they think they could just shut down everything else if they. But he's just been going wild with that pen, and he's literally a lot of stuff he's doing is destroying the country in a matter of within 2 days. For
Well,
him just signing stuff.
my biggest
So,
concern about what he's been doing is, for one, he got us back into the fucking Paris Climate Accord, which is
which
fucking
ain't legal.
stupid.
Which ain't legal. That's not. He ain't allowed to do that. He has to go through legislative branch to even do anything like that. But they didn't have a right to do it the first time.
Well,
It's
guess
not legit.
guess what? This is President Dickweed here. I'm not gonna call him his name. Apparently, he can go to China and make millions of dollars for him and his family, and nobody bats an eye. So, do you really think anyone's gonna give a fuck that he went around the actual people that should have gone to it? No, they didn't care that they went around the legislatures during the election. They ain't gonna worry about that shit. Just like I, I don't understand this move right here. Can anybody explain this one? Right there, the Keebler elf himself, motherfucking Dickweed Fauci.
Yeah, that dude.
He was put in
It's
charge
work.
of overseeing the WHO that we are now a part of again. I'm sorry. This is like a marriage from hell. Like, it's a nuclear situation. We got Dr. Dumbass, the fucking Keebler elf himself, that says, don't wear masks. They're not going to help you. Oh, well, yeah, wear masks. I only said don't do it so we could protect our supplies for our frontline workers. No, dick, you said they don't work. So you lied. Don't matter why you lied. Okay. And then you said that Trump is a xenophobe along with Biden because he wants to close the borders to China. Don't do that, he said. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And now he's saying you should have done it faster. Why did you wait?
That dude, in my opinion, is a traitor to the country. I really do feel, my true heart opinion, he's definitely a traitor to the country. He misled and lied to the president of the United States. He's the cause of a lot of damage here. Why he misled the president of the United States, it's a known fact now. He double talked. You tell the president didn't go out and do another, and it's caused a lot of damage to me. It's flat out. He's definitely a traitor to this country.
Well,
They lied about the numbers of COVID. It come out. They did the death statistics, and wow, there wasn't a large jump of deaths when they did the total through the whole year. It's the same.
yeah.
So we definitely getting played big time. You got coroners coming out, starting to talk, but of course, text covering it up that they're cooking the books.
Yep.
They're cooking the books heavy.
Yeah, the CDC,
Well,
CDC has been
So
CDC has been saying fake numbers all along, but my concern is that the WHO knew where this virus came from, where it originated. They knew it was massively contagious, and they lied to America about it. So let's put the fucking liar himself, who was wrong on masks, wrong on border closures, wrong about the ability to have a vaccine within the year. When Trump said that, hey, we will have a vaccine by the end of the year, he said that was blissful thinking, and what was it? Dangerous optimism, as he put it. We had two by the end of the year. So why do you want this lying motherfucker who don't know what the fuck he's talking about? He was literally nobody. He was illegitimate before this whole pandemic came out, and now he's like the world's leader and this and that. No, he's a fucking Keebler elf dumbass is what he is. And he owes me that double stuff, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, if people don't want to think they're getting played, just even watch the mainstream media. Guess what? They're taking down the death tolls on the. They used to keep it on the side of the screen to show the death tolls. That's disappeared. It's going to disappear. Now you got
It
all
already
the.
has.
Yeah, you got the blue states basically going, hey, we need to open up our business and schools again. Well, ain't that a surprise?
Yeah, Doctor.
Oh, we didn't see that coming.
Fucking.
The World Health Organization reported within, I think, an hour of dipshit there being sworn in that they were changing the way they're doing tests because the numbers that they've been reporting for the test, it was set too high. So basically, they were getting a shitload of false positives, which we've all been saying.
Man, they jacked that test up tenfold. Even the creator of that test came out and was like, they've jacked the rating of that test up 10 times. That means literally that your countertop is affected with corona.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If they use, I mean,
Well, first they
you're
were
going to see them,
saying.
they're going to lower the numbers now. They're going to lower the numbers back to the test to its original deal, and people ain't going to test for corona.
Well, first they were.
Then, like I said, go ahead, man.
Well, first they were saying it is only contagious through the air, and then they said, well, you can get it on your hands. Oh no, you can't get it on your hands. Oh, you can get it on your hands. No, you can't get it on your hands. Oh, it's they don't know what the fuck they're talking about either. CDC or WHO don't know shit. Just along with this dumbass right here, because you know what the fucking COVID is? It's a fucking fabrication, in my opinion. I think it's nothing more than the flu. My 85-year-old grandma who has autoimmune deficiencies, who has lung issues, who is like frail as shit. She could barely walk around. She's like tiny. And she got the COVID. Guess what? She was just fine. She's alive, motherfuckers. I don't get my inheritance yet.
Well, it's like the flu kills a lot of people a year, and I don't have the exact number on me at the moment, but and then they tell you Corona, and it's just like, well, ain't that ironic? Corona comes along, flu disappeared. I didn't know Corona cured the flu. Nobody's been able to cure the flu, but Corona did. Because flu don't exist no more, everybody. Neither does pneumonia or anything else. It's all seemed to disappear. You just automatically got Corona. So if anything happens to somebody who's ill, you get the flu that does kill a lot of people, but you ain't gonna have the flu. You're gonna have Corona.
Well, there was that one
Um,
oh sorry, go ahead.
no, I mean, I just made a point. All these things that kill everybody a year just seem to disappear. Nobody's getting ready with that at all. It's all Corona, and like, okay, so it just cured it all. I mean, and if they're checking the test, and if you did have the flu with somebody who's definitely ill or has these deficiencies, you're going to be told it's Corona.
Well, that whole testing thing makes no fucking sense to me, and I'll get into that in a minute for my example. But there was an undercover, or not undercover, there was an investigative reporter that proved that the number of coronavirus deaths exactly matched the number of regular deaths, like heart attacks and all that type of shit that happens yearly, exactly matched. Those went down. Corona went up. Gee, I see something going on right there. I mean, and then like you were saying, you got, if it is this big ass thing and I am completely wrong and it's not just a regular flu, then you got dumbass Cuomo who, holy shit, he had a fucking major idea that was going to revolutionize New York to open their fucking shit up because, oh, President Trump is out of office. Before that, he was locked down like a motherfucker. He was like, oh, this is saving lives and saving lives. This is the guy that cost 100,000 plus lives because he's too stupid to put fucking ill people with old people and killed the old people. And he's like, oh, we don't have beds. Trump sent you an entire boat and you didn't use it. Oh, there were only 100 beds out of that was used, 100 plus.
No, I ain't gonna be the type to say Corona don't exist. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we're definitely getting played here on this narrative. Like you said, it's definitely an illness, but I don't think something has a 99.6 or whatever 7 for people to get over, and it's doing all this. Nah, there's more. They're just cooking the books on a lot of it.
Yeah, how does something that has that high of a mortality rate, or that I guess that low of a mortality rate,
Yeah.
how is it killing this many fucking people? I mean, for real. And then now they're saying that they're trying to throw more shade on President Trump because of Operation Warp Speed, because the first shots of the Pfizer shots were perfectly fine and everyone's fine and there was a few side effects to a few people, but now they're finding that the more and more people get that second shot, they're going into fucking bad situations. Like they are literally dying because they got the second shot. I'm spacing the name of what happens to you. It's like when your throat closes up and shit. I'm spacing the name. I have a brain fart.
Anaphylactic shock.
Thank you. That thing. Everyone's going into anaphylactic shock because they're getting a second shot.
Well, I know it's not true because I freebase and needle bang Corona every day, and I'm still so you're full of shit.
Okay, well, here's my official Jekyll statement about COVID. Is it real? Yeah, I think there's a bug out there called COVID. But with that being said, it's been around for a while too. This is nothing new. People have been showing old ass cans of fucking disinfectant that even have COVID-19 on the motherfucker. How is that?
Well,
did they go back in time?
Well, I knew a stripper named COVID, and she would kill you. Just saying.
God damn, Dan. I need a new co-host for real. Jess, you're my new co-host. Fuck this guy.
Breaking news. Dan got fired on the news.
I'm taking Trump's spot. Dan, you're fired. But, okay, the cancel culture in this this is like a side tangent. This isn't even one of the topics, but the cancel culture in America today is ridiculous. I won't get into it. I'll save that for maybe next week. But people are actually calling for them to remove President Trump from Home Alone 2. I mean, how petty you got to be for that shit? That came out like '94. I mean, come the fuck
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Dude, that's some bullshit. I think we should storm the Capitol over that. Wait, that's already been done.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Oh, okay. What is this hillbilly saying? Yeah, there's a report from my high-ranking official from a notable colleague that worked for the CDC and had all their paperwork. They said that the death toll numbers have not risen in the past year. I believe it.
Man, that's a lot of big words to use there, hillbilly. Project you 30 minutes to type that, homie.
All right, on to the next thing here. Political news still. This one blew my fucking mind. I mean, like, okay, getting into the cancel culture thing now, I guess. We're going to do it this week. I forgot this was on here. Mike Lindell, the inventor of My Pillow, the most annoying fucking commercials on TV right now. Because he's like, he is way too attached to his pillows. But with that being said, Mike Lindell, all he did, this was his crime. He gave money to Trump for the fighting the voter fraud, the legal fees for fighting voter fraud. That was it. That was what he did. I mean, oh, and he did bail out the Kyle Rittenhour too. He bailed him out of jail. That kid who got attacked, and defended him fucking self during the BLM protest, and he shot 2 people. I think he killed 1. He bailed him out of jail because he was innocent. He was just self-defense.
Yeah, he brought respect to the Kyle name.
I want to know how the fuck people are going to cancel the My Pillow guy. I mean, there's like a growing list. Right now it's at 7 that I know of. I don't remember all their names, but My Pillow will no longer, and my mom knows this firsthand 'cause she went into Bed Bath & Beyond to buy one. They don't sell his pillow no more because of this. Walmart, Bed Bath & Beyond, Amazon, they're all pulling Mike Lindell's pillow because of political views. He did nothing wrong. So the customer has to suffer because these dickheads are left-leaning?
Pretty much. I mean, it's definitely with that pillow, you know what I mean? It's a Second Amendment issue, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 automatic Mr. Pillows I keep here right now. And, you know, the government doesn't want me to have these pillows. They want to do a buyback program for these pillows. So.
They ain't getting America's pillows, man. Fuck no.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the biggest thing was that he was helping fund the voting fraud legal fees, right? Okay, let's get into the voting fraud thing in my opinion. Let's put aside.
Oh boy.
Well, let's put aside all of the stuff that I can't readily prove myself. Okay, so let's put aside all the dead people that voted. Let's put aside that real quick, just for the sake of this argument right here, okay? All that aside, they can't cover up the fact that in 4 swing states, they went around their elected legislatures to change the voting rules. Guess what? That goes against the Constitution. Mark Levin on Life, Liberty, and Levin explains this the best out of anyone I've ever seen. Have you ever watched Mark Levin? Life, Liberty, and Levin?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that dude is wicked smart when it comes to the Constitution. Like, he studies that motherfucker back and forth. And
oh, yeah, I follow him. I laugh my ass off. Dude be going off for real. I be dying.
Well,
he be going ham on it.
I call him the shaky guy. Because when he starts his show, he ain't shaking. He's chill. You know, he's kind of laid back. But when he gets into it, he starts shaking like a motherfucker. He's so pissed, he starts shaking. And I'm gonna play a clip right here, and y'all can see what I'm talking about because he explains it better than I ever could because he knows the Constitution way more than I ever will. And I swore to defend this Constitution. So we're gonna watch this clip real quick, and if everyone wants to dip out or whatever, whatever, peace be to you. But
Well, they're that butt hurt. See ya.
exactly.
Section 1, Clause 2 of the United States Constitution, and we've talked about it here before, has been intentionally violated, eviscerated, by the Democrat Party and the United States Supreme Court, which is sitting on its pens.
Facts.
It's sitting on its quills. Each state shall appoint in such manner as the legislature thereof may direct. Listen to this language. It's black and white. The legislature may direct a number of electors equal to the whole number of senators and representatives to which the state may be entitled in Congress in relevant part. So what did the Democrats do?
It's plain.
Well, they knew in Pennsylvania the Republicans controlled the legislature. They knew in Michigan the Republicans controlled the legislature. They knew in Georgia the Republicans controlled the legislature. And they knew in Wisconsin the Republicans controlled the legislature. So what did they do after 2016? First of all, they were trying to remove a constitutional elected president who they had spied on, who they had leaked on a phony, outrageous, fraudulent impeachment, an outrageous criminal investigation, all fabricated by the Hillary campaign and the Obama administration. And I might remind you that Joe Biden was part of that administration. And so Donald Trump, despite all his amazing achievements, every step of the way they were trying to kneecap him and destroy him with their friends in the media, the Democrats who are so-called journalists. What a joke. Now, Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2, I just read it to you. So what happened in Pennsylvania between 2016 and this election? The governor of the state, the secretary of state of the state, 2 left-wing Democrats, the majority on the Supreme Court elected 5 out of 7 Democrats. All of them conspired to change state law that was passed by the state legislature, to eliminate signatures, to eliminate signature comparisons, to eliminate deadlines on counting mail-in votes, to eliminate postal marks, to prevent Republican observers in Democrat cities, and it goes on and on and on. They destroyed the election laws in Pennsylvania to accommodate Joe Biden and the Democrat Party, particularly in the metropolitan areas. That's what happened in Pennsylvania. And I don't have to find one damn fraudulent ballot to make the point that what was done in Pennsylvania by the Biden campaign, by the DNC, by the state Democrats, and by their officials violated the federal Constitution. Period. Whether there's fraudulent votes or not, and there are, and a lot. But they violated the specific language of the federal Constitution because they had a Republican legislature and they needed to go around them. Same thing happened in the state of Wisconsin. Same thing happened in the state of Michigan. Non-legislature public officials, secretaries of state, and even worse, in Wisconsin, local officials in Milwaukee, local officials in Madison, local officials in other large Democrat states in the city, they made their own decisions. The Republican legislature had no say. In Michigan, the left-wing Democrat Secretary of State sent out 7 million mail-in ballots, unsolicited. Specifically violate state law, where you have to
that
request
YouTube will ban you for using
ballots.
the F word.
What else did they do? In some of these states,
Fraud. Fuck it.
that they didn't have to have IDs and other things that were taking place. That's 4 battleground states where the electors must not be counted if we are to uphold the Constitution and the franchise of the rest of the American people in this country. Otherwise, the electoral system is utterly lawless. They just read the legislature out of the federal Constitution in that section where they're specifically mentioned. The legislature shall direct. Not the governor, not the Secretary of State, not the Attorney General, not a state court, not a federal court, no court. Now, where was the Supreme Court? You hear former federal prosecutors who don't know any of this stuff, professors, eggheads, who know none of this stuff because they don't like the Constitution. What did the Supreme Court do? Well, in the Michigan case, there was an appeal. A federal judge interfered with what was going on there. And the Supreme Court said, you know what, federal judge, you can't do that. Gorsuch wrote that the state legislatures decide, not state courts, not federal courts, not government. It says legislatures shall direct. This isn't even confusing. This is black and white. Even Joe Scarborough can read it and understand it, which is a very, very low level. Okay, that's what it says. So then we come to Pennsylvania. The Republican Party of Pennsylvania brought a lawsuit and said that the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, the governor, the state Secretary of State, they're all destroying this section of the Constitution and undermining the legislature. The legislature is actually objecting to this. So the Supreme Court does what? Nothing. John Roberts decides, the great Chief Justice of the United States. John Roberts says, well, that's the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. Maybe they can do these things. Is that what the Constitution says? I mean, even John Roberts, Mr. Obamacare, you would think he'd be at least literate in the Constitution, or maybe even English. That would help. It doesn't matter if it's a state court or a federal court or a state official or a federal official. The state legislature, Mr. Chief Justice, decide. But he's gone Hollywood. He's gone political. He wants nothing to do with any of this. So Sam Alito, twice, orders the Secretary of State segregate those votes. That is, any of those votes that are mail-in votes, segregate those votes. So you have people going on TV saying, well, that wouldn't change the outcome of Pennsylvania. It's unconstitutional. What they did is unconstitutional. And the Supreme Court, which uses judicial review to get involved in every damn aspect of our society, every single piece of it, we're not going to get involved in this. And so what do they say? Nothing. Nothing. So they've contributed mightily to the plight that we're in today.
So I couldn't have put it better myself. So that's why I put that clip in there. I know it was long-winded, but everything that dude said was facts. This whole fucking thing was unconstitutional.
And that's why 75 million people are pissed, because we didn't get a say, dude. You know what I mean? We had the courts completely refuse to hear any case, and that's how the judicial system's supposed to work. And every step of the way, they made sure the evidence wasn't seen. So that's why 75 million people calling this BS.
Well,
the Supreme Court denied us. Well, you know what I mean? When we had a right.
I find it really funny that all of the news coverage on the left and all of the Democratic people that are saying, oh, okay, stop with this election with stolen bullshit. Like, you can't even hashtag that on any of the social media platforms at all. It'll instant ban. It won't even let you post it.
Well,
but
that's a Marxist playbook for you, man. That's right down the book with Marxism.
Well, what I was going somewhere with that. I don't know where I was going, but I forgot.
Did it leave with you?
Forgot what I was even saying. Like, it pisses me off that much. Like, everyone, that's what I was saying. Everyone is screaming, okay, if you got all this proof, show your proof. They wouldn't fucking let him. Not one fucking court allowed for a opportunity to show his proof, because a lot of people think they know everything, but they're stupid as shit. You can't just go into the court on day one and say, here's all my proof. You have to have a special trial for just presenting your proof. They wouldn't do that. It wasn't just
that. They refused even to do the government to even do audits. Actual, not count, but audits. They wouldn't. They all refused to even allow the ballots to be looked at, or the machines. Yep. Or even go through. So, yeah, I mean, every step of the way, it's like the other side kept saying that we're crazy, but they wouldn't allow the evidence to even be looked at, while they kept calling us crazy.
Well, they're saying that because of the rhetoric of the stolen vote thing, he pissed off, he was inciting 75 million people, and there's going to be wackos in it, and he shouldn't have said it and incited it. But I do believe that in 2016, there was Democrats that did the same fucking thing. They wanted to, or they denied the certification of Ohio, I think it was, or some random fucking state that made no damn difference. But they did it. They didn't incite shit, right?
In Detroit, man, there's a guy that was that was there to watch the count. He worked for NASA and everything, and he's looking at the voting machines, and they were plugged directly into the internet. They're not supposed to be connected to the internet. And when he'd asked the guy that ran it, they'd refuse to show him. He's like, "Let me see it for a minute. Look into it. If it's connected to the Wi-Fi and all that." And they just refuse. Like those voting machines are not supposed to be connected to the internet.
Yeah.
It's easy to hack them.
Well, the maker of it's like, oh, it doesn't even have Wi-Fi capability, but then they found it did, and it has a USB port.
Yeah, and then there was cards going miss that actually went missing. On there's like 30 some count cards out of those machines.
Well, I find it very odd, I guess is a term I'll use. It was just a little odd that all of the swing states stopped counting. Everyone else was done counting. They were either done or they were going to work through the night to get it done. And these were bigger states than these small ass little states like Georgia and Arizona. But they stopped counting. And then I was up all night. Literally, I didn't sleep. I was watching to make sure to see when the next batch of fucking votes came in. And it was kind of suspicious when Biden's votes went up, the same exact number that Trump's went down. How do you lose votes? How the fuck does that happen? And Pissed Veteran, you are more than welcome, brother. Jess will tell you how to get into the voice chat with us, and you can say your piece, man. That's what this show is about. It's not just presenting the news. It's getting people like you and all the viewers to hop on and tell us what you think about this bullshit news, or crazy news, or fucked up news, or funny news. But, okay, I don't even know what to say about the blatant, they're not even trying to hide it anymore, hypocrisy of the fucking left, man. They can say no to a vote in 2016, but when Trump does it, it's unconstitutional and he's inciting fucking violence and shit. I don't understand that. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. And now they're going after people like Senator Ted Cruz, who led the fucking Republican, I guess, disvote or whatever you want to call it, the objections. He led it, and now he's on a no-fly list because they say he's a terrorist. Ted fucking Cruz, what the fuck is going on, man? You guys aren't even trying to hide this shit that you're doing to America. All you guys are trying to do, and even some fucked up ass Republicans are taking this document that I swore to defend and uphold the Constitution of, and they're just crumpling it up and they're throwing that shit in the trash, man. And this guy right here is the leader of the Republican rebellion, Bitch McConnell. And I think I lost Dan again. Gotta love technology. Jess, did I lose Dan again?
It says he's still in here, but my cat ran across my phone screen and timed him out in YouTube, and I don't know how to untime him out.
I don't know. You must have hit something, or your cat hit something in the chat to time him out of the chat. But I think he needs to be kicked again from Discord and then brought back because he ain't here.
I'm trying.
All right, what is Piss saying?
He likes to be bit.
Huh?
Hold on, I can't do two things at once.
Oh, come on,
Trying to
man.
figure out Dan. I told him I wouldn't bite.
All
if
right,
he wanted to join, and
Dan.
he said he likes to bite.
Well, Dan's in the chat now, so I guess his suspension is over.
You back, Dan?
Yeah, I don't know if I need to get pissed right now or what the deal.
Oh
You
shit!
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, brother. How much of me did you hear during my little rant speech there?
I don't know, 'cause I was pissed that I was timed out, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, I can point fingers at who did it.
Yeah.
But all right.
Blame my cat. I swear it wasn't my fault.
All right, we'll back up a little bit and get your side of it, and I'm gonna do a telephonic reach out to my boy Pissed Veteran, and he's got some shit he wants to say about what we're talking about right now, about the Constitution, and about how the hypocrisy of the left. They, in 2016, they objected to votes being certified, but now fast forward to now, it's incitement of insurrection. It's incitement of the mob of 75 million people that voted for you because you have no evidence, even though they just blew the legislature out of the Constitution. They don't give a fuck about the Constitution. And they literally just want to, pick it up and crumple it up and throw it in the fucking trash. And now all of a sudden my kids are going to grow up with the little footnote of the Constitution was was a staple of what America was founded upon. Once a long time ago, people read it and abided by it. What do you think?
I'm just kind of pissed with all that deal in the sense that even though with all the evidence that's here, there's even more evidence that's coming out of Italy that the prime minister just warrants out for them. They got an affidavit from a dude worked for a defense company that they used satellites, Italian satellites called Machiavelli, which was bounced into Germany, went through Spain, back into China, that changed the voting totals in these machines. They use the satellite because it makes it harder to recognize a hack than using direct internet line. But they've got affidavits of this taking place. Um, it's all going on over there in Italy right now. That our machines were hacked by a defense company to change the tally of the votes to Biden.
Yep. And
And that's just, and where I feel like, I hate to say it, where I feel like people in Congress should committed treason is the sense that they got this information that was given to them before they took the vote, and they did not look into it. They allowed foreign interference and went ahead and voted anyways.
well,
You participated in foreign interference in an election.
I don't know if you were here when I was going over the fact that they're claiming that there's no Wi-Fi connection on those machines, which there is, and they claim that there is no way it can be remotely accessed, but it has a USB drive.
Oh, they already proved that. They did a hack on a deal. I think they ran a run on it and proved to them that it could be hacked. And like I said, the way they did it by using the defense deal was, like I said, they went to the satellites instead of direct lines. Like I said, they're Italian satellite. I think they called it like the Machiavelli satellite. And like I said, the way they bounced it, and like I said, it's like shit's hit the fan over there in Italy over the whole ordeal. That they interfered in the election.
Oh, but that's all misinformation. The fact that they went around the legislatures and blew them out of our Constitution right in front of our fucking face is a fabrication. Even though I have fucking eyeballs and a brain, you can see this shit.
Yeah.
They're not even trying to hide it.
Oh, they didn't hide none of this. This is in their face. So the more they keep calling this conspiracy, they can do whatever they want. I mean, it proves the case on it when they're trying to shut us up.
Exactly. And that's
you know what I mean? They're working overtime to shut us up about it.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I was gonna hit on, and you actually perfect lead into it is, I'm a veteran. I'm an infantry veteran that has been trained tactical warfare, obviously infantry. If you are going to attack an enemy that doesn't know you're about to attack, you're going to stealthily, fuck them up. What's the first
Can I
thing you
interrupt for
do?
just a second?
Go ahead and
Pissed,
interrupt. So,
Pissed wants to join, but his Discord isn't working. He said he DM'd you his number to call him, but I don't know if that can work for you.
Yeah, I told him I'd give him a call in a minute as soon as we do our little rant over here. I'm going to give Pissed Veteran a call, and he's going to go off on this subject of this shit over my speakerphone. So we're going to, hopefully it sounds all right. I don't know if it's going to sound good, but fuck it. Let him vent. Let him vent.
for another opinion.
But
You know what I mean?
what's the first thing you do to attack an enemy that doesn't know you're coming? You take away their communication, so that way they can't call their buddies, or they can't, use the radios or communication to mount a defense or a counteroffensive. What do you think they're doing with big tech right now? Exactly the same thing.
Yep, they're shutting up the other side through this whole election. Which actually, that's considered a crime. That's interference of an election. So, they should be held account. I mean, we know Facebook donated millions into these 5 states in interfering. So that's a crime too.
Well, on that note, there's like Jack Dorsey's dumbass when he was being interviewed by Ted Cruz. I don't have the clip on here, but I wish I put it on here. He straight up asked Dorsey, "Do you think Twitter has interfered with this election by censoring the Hunter Biden story?" No. What the fuck do you mean? No, Twitter didn't have any interference in this election. It was actually proven after, I think it was like a week ago. Don't quote me on the timeline. I don't know. It was recently after Biden was sworn, or he won. They took a poll of Biden voters, and they asked them specifically, would you have voted for Biden had you gotten the information that this stuff was going on? 76% said no. 76. That's a lot of fucking votes. All because they didn't even know this was a news story.
Well, we definitely got played on this, and like I said, we learned a lot too with the Republican Party. We got a real eye opener on that front. You know what I'm saying? We can both see they kind of lined up with them on this fraud because they wanted the power back. They wanted things to go back to normal. They wanted to take the power away from removing Trump from us American people. So they definitely wanted to get it back the way it was for them.
Oh yeah.
So they're all aboard on it.
Oh yeah, they'll do anything that they want to do, to include violating the fuck out of our Constitution left and right, which is why I brought up the story about bitch McConnell. First of all, they held a vote whether to impeach the President of the United States without due process, without witnesses, without evidence, without any type of investigation whatsoever. And that's unconstitutional. They didn't give a fuck. They voted. And now bitch McConnell... now bitch McConnell is straight up saying, oh, we're going to give President Trump 2 weeks, early February, to get his defense team, legal team together to combat the impeachment. Wow, a whole 2 fucking weeks. Thank you, dude. When shit's coming out every single day that this shit was pre-planned, people had maps of tunnels and shit. I mean...
Yeah, it's completely unconstitutional. And like I said, they don't have no evidence. I mean, like I said, there's nothing. They're just going... They didn't show no evidence of what took place that day, film, or anything to be played to even vote on it in the House. So they just went ahead and said, impeachment. And then they're going to do it. So, yeah, once again, the Constitution definitely be heavily violated. I'm almost to the point, I'm like, somebody needs to go, the military needs to seize that Constitution so they don't sit and burn the damn thing.
Yep. That's exactly what they want to do, is they want to burn it. All right, I'm giving a call to Pissed Veteran. Let me know if you all can hear it, if the sound quality is good enough or not. What's up, Pissed?
Not much. Let me step outside so I don't get evicted because I don't want to get in trouble for yelling. Because, oh my God, this is some really fucked up shit that's fucking going on, man. I don't know if a lot of people realize this, but a lot of the people who were caught doing that, there's only 30 fucking veterans that were arrested for doing this now that are now on a no-fly list. You know that, correct?
Yeah, like everybody's on a no-fly list. I heard that even Senator Ted Cruz is on a no-fly list because he was the leader of. He didn't even want to overturn the election. He just wanted a 10-day audit. That's it.
Well, there's too much fucked up, shady shit that's going on in this fucking election. And what it is, that he's okay with China and fucking North Korea and Russia. You know what I mean? Which is fucked up.
I'm not even
you
here,
heard about the re-education camps, didn't you, for our children, in the U.S., didn't you?
You're not here?
Huh?
No.
Hold on there, buddy. Apparently nobody can hear you. Let's see. Alright, go ahead and talk, see if that works a little bit better.
Can you guys hear me now?
Can you hear now?
Here, let me get a place out of the wind a little bit better. I stepped outside because I live in a motel and everything. And can you guys hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah,
or no?
We can hear you better now, brother. Let it fly, man.
Okay.
I told you you don't have to watch
okay, man.
You don't have to watch your language on this channel. I say fuck like every other fifth word or some shit. So
I don't give a fuck if they want to shut my goddamn YouTube channel down for what I gotta fucking say, man. I am a fucking victim of fucking voter fraud. I went to fucking vote. I don't vote in what the city I live in because my address is protected because of the shit I'm fucking going through. So I have to go to another city to fucking vote and everything. I showed up to fucking vote. They said I already fucking voted. I'm like, that is fucking impossible. I never fucking received a goddamn mail-in ballot or nothing. And it went so far, they said if I did not leave the property and calm down, they're going to arrest me. Yeah. Yeah, because they said I supposedly fucking voted. But I never fucking voted. You know what I mean? How's that fucking possible?
well,
You know what I mean? There's too much fucking shit.
The same way that I found out that my father, who passed away in 2015, had voted in Arizona.
Oh, really? You need to fucking bring that shit up, man. Because my mother said the same thing about my grandmother. She's wondering if she fucking voted because she died back in 2009.
Yeah, but brother,
And that's the reason I got out of the army.
What is that gonna do? That didn't do shit. They caught this left and right. They caught a whole bunch of voter fraud. They went around the legislatures. They didn't give a shit.
No. I've actually talked to a lawyer and everything like that. If there can be proof that people who have passed away have fucking voted, that's to throw this goddamn fucking election out.
Negative.
Immediately. And the reason they don't like fucking Trump is because he's a man of his fucking word. He doesn't take bullshit. He has a fucking set of fucking balls. What he says he's gonna do, he fucking did.
Yeah.
I don't care who I fucking offend with what I fucking say. He kept his fucking word. He's one of the only presidents that kept his goddamn motherfucking word. We gave that motherfucker Obama 8 fucking years. Why can't we give Trump fucking 8 years?
Because
why do we let this old fuck
to do to their pocketbooks in 8 years? I mean, he's been draining the swamp for 4, and they hate him for it because all of a sudden they're losing out on a bunch of money and a bunch of power more than anything else. Power.
It's goddamn corporate greed. Is what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. And Trump just is exposed to tons of fucking shit. You know what I mean? I've been called a conspiracy theorist because I've exposed tons of fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's goddamn fucking ridiculous. What is going on in this fucking country? You know what I mean? I've been harassed. I've been called a racist because I don't care what people say. If we go to the other fucking country, we gotta learn their goddamn motherfucking language. But they come here, we gotta bend over backwards for some of the bitches. Where's that fucking right?
Well,
what?
That's what scares me about not Obama. Well, basically, in my opinion, this is Obama's third term because Biden ain't running shit. He ain't pulling the strings. It's either camel toe or Obama. And the first thing he did when he got in office was say, okay, our borders are open, come on in. And we've already seen the caravan starting. Over hundreds of thousands of illegals who could be MS-13. They could be bringing drugs. They could be human exporters. We don't know, but we just opened our borders to all of them, basically. And they loud and clear.
Oh, I know. Everybody thinks, see, I live in so fucking safe. Fuck no. My city where I live is like the central hell point for all the gangs and drugs and for this goddamn country. You know what I mean? Where I live in Indiana, people think, oh, it's a safe place. Fuck no. Like, literally, you don't want to fucking walk through the wrong part of town wearing the wrong goddamn color. Like, you can walk, like, you go over one block, you get fucking shot wearing the wrong color of my town. I kid you not. You know what I mean? I'm a country boy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm a man of my fucking word. You know what I mean? You know, most of my family's all fucking veterans. You know, we don't give a shit. You know what I mean? And dumb motherfuckers want to fucking blare their fucking music like a fucking retard ass bitch and don't care about motherfucking pedestrians. So I got hit by a dumb motherfucker coming out of McDonald's, sitting there jamming, fucking retard ass cunt. Sorry.
Sounds like you're getting into a whole bunch of beef right now because they think you're screaming and pissed off already at somebody who's you're talking to on the phone, but you ain't mad at me. You're mad at this whole situation going on.
Oh, yeah, because there's a bunch of fucked up goddamn shit that's going on. There's so much fucking shit in this fucking country. It's not fucking funny. You know what I mean? This country, you know, we got away from England for this, you know, from the British because of this shit. You know, so it's like, it's coming all fucking back. We're basically becoming a fucking communist country where this motherfucker we got for president. And people will open their goddamn eyes and see this shit.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Well,
I've been told,
me and my
own mother told me.
JMP have been going kind of back and forth about this. Me and Dan are on the same side. Not to call out Jay or nothing, but I see 100% a civil war coming.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's going to be the... Well, I got to tell you this one thing. There's two people who are going to be on the same side. And what that is going to be, they'll be all the country boys and all the fucking veterans are going to be on the same side versus the rest of this fucking country. And and the country boys and veterans are going to fuck shit up. We're going to overrun this fucking country. And one of the biggest fucking groups that are going to be on our side is the fucking bushwhackers, who are considered a homegrown terrorist group, you know, the Don't Tread on Me flag.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I understand. I can objectively get the Confederate thing, the Confederate flag, supposedly.
I didn't say Confederate. I didn't say Confederate. I said the Don't Tread on Me flag. No, the bushwhackers.
That's what I was saying. I can kind of objectively see why people say that the Confederate flag could have been, you know, symbolically racist. But the Don't Tread on Me flag? I mean, get the fuck out. That had no racism attached to that motherfucker at all.
No, if you actually take a close look at that fucking flag, that snake is broken into 13 fucking pieces, which represents the original 13 fucking colonies we fucking had in this goddamn country. You know what I mean? And you know, it's a bunch of fucked up shit going on. You know what I mean? I'm honestly, if I did not have my child, I would go off fucking grid. I would fucking destroy all my electronics. I would not be traceable. The reason I own a goddamn cell phone is for my daughter so I could talk to her. You know what I mean? I'm going through fucking hell and high water right now. And honestly, the wrong person to cross my path right now, it would not be the right point right now. Well, I pissed off somebody, you know, that I met, had a stream last night and everything. You know what I mean? Me and her got an argument today because she knows I support Trump, and she's a Bernie supporter, and she's a veteran.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand is how any military or veteran person could ever support Biden with the shit he said, and that motherfucker that won Georgia saying that you can't serve God and your country at the same time, or the military at the same
Bullshit!
time. It's like, what the fuck? How the fuck did that guy win?
Okay, if you can serve God and your country at the same time, then why is the religion allowed in the fucking military?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Seriously. And, you know, people need to realize, you know, there are so many fucking gangs and different organizations in the fucking military. People need to realize that. People are like, oh, there's no gangs in the military. Bullshit! I served with a blood member in boot camp. Literally. He openly admitted me, he was part of the Bloods. One of the guys I served with in boot camp.
Well,
you know what I mean?
If you want, brother, go ahead and stay on the line, or I'll call you back after we get to this next segment so we can get the show back on the rails here. But I appreciate you coming on and ranting, though. I really do. A fellow dude, speaking his shit, which I 100% fucking agree with.
Dude, literally, I think this whole country just needs to up and fucking riot and fucking overthrow this fucking government and have this fucking election fucking redone. I am dead fucking serious. I don't care if they cancel my fucking YouTube for this shit. I'll make a fucking another one.
See, that's the only thing you've said so far that I disagree with, because JMP, myself included, I don't condone riots because they don't solve anything. All they do is it's stupid. All they do is burn down their own.
Well, I'm not talking about a violent riot. I'm talking about more like a peaceful riot protest.
Yeah, peaceful protest. I'm 100% behind that one. Yes, riots.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like when they try to take our ground, hold our fucking shit.
Well, yeah, if they're coming after our ground, hold your ground, but don't start fires in random fucking buildings and courthouses and shit. That doesn't solve nothing.
No,
look what the riot on the Capitol solved. Absolutely nothing. They got the president impeached again.
Yeah, even though he's out of the office, they're still trying to impeach his ass.
Well,
charged with shit.
It's unconstitutional to impeach a person who's not even the president. The reason that article is in there for impeachment is to remove a sitting, keyword sitting, president from office.
And the last two things I'm going to say before I let you go, you can call me back later if you want. One, I think that whole stimulus check was just a fucking line of fucking bullshit to try to get him in fucking office. Honest to fucking God, we're not going to fucking see that fucking money. And the other thing is, I'm going to say is, before I let you go, is what my mother said. Just watch who you fucking talk to. And watch what you say to people. And who you say it to. Because you don't know who you can fucking trust in this goddamn fucking world now. Exactly. That's who our fucking president is.
100%, brother.
We're heading to a motherfucking communist country. And I'm not going to deal with it because he's going to try to take our guns away. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah. He's already coming after it because he's illegalizing bulletproof vests. Because those can somehow be turned into a fucking weapon, apparently now.
Yeah.
And he's making it so you have to have a license for not only a weapon, but the fucking ammo.
And, just a piece of advice to everyone, do not get that fucking vaccine. One of my family members had died from that shit. It is too fucked up. And somebody else I know, after they got it, they said they have a lump in them now. Like the RFID chip fucking bumps. So watch that shit. And if your kids get a shot, make sure to feel around where that shot is. Because they're trying to put RFID chips to track us from now on. Just a piece of advice. I have people who are my friends who are part of Anonymous.
There's definitely fucked up shit going on. I don't think, I personally don't believe that the RSID chips are in any vaccine or anything, because why would they go through all of that trouble when literally everybody is carrying around a tracking device that you and I are talking on right now? They don't need that.
Well, that's why they wanted to go to the non-removable batteries. It's because with a removable battery, when you turn your phone off and take the battery out, they can't track your ass. But with a non-removable battery, they can turn your phone on and track your fucking ass wherever the fuck they want.
Exactly. So why would they go through all of the trouble of having an RSID chip in that shit? Because like I was saying earlier, you weren't on the show. I forgot to send you a link because we had a very rocky start to this show.
Okay. Well, the reason this is because, like I said, I know people are part of Anonymous, is because there are people who are going to go off fucking grid, like me and you, that who know shit that they're not supposed to fucking know. I've been encountered by people who are higher ranking, like officers. They're asking me, how the fuck do I know what the fuck I know? I should not know this shit.
I know a lot of shit that I can't talk about still, even as a veteran, and I'm out of the Army. Because talking about it would violate my oath to defend the Constitution.
Oh, dude, I know shit that's very high security clearance, dude. Me and you will talk, more personal, when you're not streaming.
Yeah, definitely, brother. But if you want, stay on the line and I'll mute you or whatever. But we gotta get the show rolling, brother.
Just go ahead and call me back when you can.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate you, Pissed.
Yep.
Hey, Dan, we had our very first call in, man, on our very first show.
Man, that's dope. But you know what? I speak to many others that's just as upset as he is, dude. For real.
Yeah, there's 75 million of us that are pissed. But yet the Democrats want to say that President Trump is the sole person that incited these riots, which is actually what the next part is about. Watch this shit right here.
So the point of showing you that was just to make the obvious observation. This kind of thing has been going on for a long time now. We were never for it. We're not for it now. We're for order and decency and kindness. But we just got to tell you the obvious, that a lot of the people in charge have been telling us for 6 months that violence in the name of political outcomes is okay as long as the right people are doing it. You're seen as Chris Cuomo, for example.
Okay.
America's major cities are filled with people demanding this country become more fair, more just. And please, show me where it says that protests are supposed to be polite and peaceful. Because
I'm still here, brother.
Outraged citizens are the ones who have made America what she is.
I was letting people watch the clip.
Any major milestones. They're here to yell,
Discord over
criticize,
so I got
blame, and shame. Citizens have no duty to check their outrage.
Oh, citizens have no
either
duty
Discord's
to check
doing it
their
to me,
outrage.
or
we went after him for
or
saying
Joe's
that then,
hacking into Discord,
and we're going
and
after him
messing me up.
tonight
One or the other.
for the same reason. But of course, his
It's leaning
tweet
more
is
like
just
Joe
completely.
hacked into it.
Today,
Probably.
the governor's brother tweeted this, quote, "This is more sedition than speech." He added this, quote, "Those who stoke these flames must be remembered.
I don't know
They fed
what
lies and move
how
people
they
to
would
exactly
expect
what we
to
are
do.
seeing. Hashtag remember." Oh, does this sound like a setup for a crackdown on your civil liberties? Yeah, and again, just to be completely clear, we are saying this as a show that institutionally is appalled by vandalism and violence. But there's something even worse than that, and that's a country in which you don't have civil liberties. Sandy Cortez doesn't want you to remember what she tweeted about violent riots just last month. We remember. Here's what she wrote, quote, "The whole point of protesting is to make people uncomfortable. Activists take that discomfort with the status quo and advocate for concrete policy changes. Popular support often starts small and grows. To folks who complain protest demands make others uncomfortable, that's the point." Oh, that's the point. Again, we're against that then, we're against that now. Today, Sandy Cortez's communications director asked Twitter to prevent people from sharing that tweet. That's kind of weird. Down the memory hole, she never said it. Mark Stein remembers exactly what she said. He joins us tonight. Mark, it's great to see you.
Dude, like, this shit is getting so fucking crazy. Like, Jess was bringing up in the chat, if you were even at the Trump rally, or even in DC pretty much now, you support Trump, you are part of the riot. There was a teacher that went to the rally, didn't even go down to the Capitol. After the rally was over, she went home. She was arrested because she was part of the mob. How? How? When Trump says go across the street and peacefully protest and let your voices be heard. Oh, well, he said the words fight like hell. Okay, and what did Nancy Pelosi say? And what did President sitting in the fucking chair right now say? He said he wanted to take him behind the high school and beat the shit out of him, basically. Beat the hell out of him, he said. Sorry. Not to misquote.
This is perfect authoritarian behavior, dude. If you go back and look at anything that's Stalin, read Karl Marx and all that, you know what I mean? It's to demonize your opposition.
Yeah, but how do people not see this?
Some of us do see it. Others still people just kind of blinded. I mean, there's still people who watch mainstream news for information, like knowing they lie. Evidence there are women that it lies, but they still buy into it. Mind-boggling.
Well, Jay said, I feel like I am watching the mainstream media. I can't pronounce that word. My brain sucks tonight. The right. Well, with that being said, which is kind of ironic.
The way they want to push it, pretty soon they'll sit there and label it like they'll say you're a white supremacist, and then that's enough for them to come for your guns.
Yeah, I voted for Trump. I'm automatically a terrorist. I'm automatically everything. I'm a white guy who voted for Trump, which is even worse.
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna. That's how they're gonna. That's very much what they did to us. Slander 75 million people as terrorists out of their mouth. And I've sat there and paid a lot of attention. You know, I go over to the left sides and see what they're saying and how they're moving, and they're definitely talking wild of they need to reprogram us from being Trump supporters. That means re-education camps and all that. They want the Homeland Security to take their kids, whatever re-educate. I mean, this is the same rhetoric of the 20th century. We know where this goes.
We know where it goes.
It's always to sit and make another class of people seem less than human. See, they kept pushing that with the far left, so it made it okay to go punch somebody in the face or attack them because, you know what, they're a Nazi, they're white supremacists, get them.
Yep.
They're less than human.
Like, I think
it's the same factor.
I think the video or the clip that pissed me off more than anything out of the whole summer of riots that the left was perfectly fine with, in AOC, or not AOC, well, it might have been, no, it's Pelosi, bailed them out of fucking jail for inciting violence and being violent, and people were killed. But that's okay. But the video that pissed me off the most was the BLM protest. This lady was just sitting there with her husband or boyfriend or whoever the fuck he was, not even doing shit, just eating. And they surrounded her and kept chanting, say her name, talking about Breonna Taylor, to the point where this lady ducked under the fucking table for cover while her bitch-ass boyfriend husband guy said her name. If that was me, I'd be swinging on anybody I could hit, knowing I'd get my ass kicked by that mob. But I would at least try and protect my woman.
Yeah, you're looking at the new SS private police force. I mean, they're already talking. They want to create another police force, and that's particularly to target us. I mean, that's the new style of SS.
Yeah, it is. And there's actually a funny little meme going on right now where the Facebook symbol fits pretty goddamn good into the SS symbol, into the Nazi symbol. Did you notice that? All you gotta do is turn it.
I mean, you look at it, yeah, Antifa's flag. They use, which, like I said, Antifa's the lower level. Like, before Hitler took in, you had your brown coats, you know, that went around and beat people up and stuff like that. And then later on, you started having the SS and stuff like that. But, which they end up squashing the necks of the brown coats once they moved in, because they already got power, but they used the brown coats to get there. And now you're looking right now, as they're moving in now, they're targeting Antifa now. They're shutting them down. They're putting their boot on their neck. They don't need them no more. They're the brain dead, needed to get to the purpose they need to get to with the rioting and stuff right now. And so now they're shutting it down. They're not, they're going after Antifa. Could have seen that coming.
Night, Andrea. Appreciate you rolling through and always repping JMP. I appreciate you and reaching out to all them artists and getting interviews lined up. I appreciate the hell out of you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. All that good stuff. Okay, so here, like, going back to the impeachment a little bit. Have we not learned over the summer that snap judgments are fucking horrible because you're usually wrong and you have no facts? Like, we jumped on the Breonna Taylor thing without knowing anything. We jumped on the George Floyd thing. I know I'm going to lose some fucking subs on this one. But let me put the little disclaimer out here. What I say has no reflection on the rest of JMP and their beliefs, nor B Squad, nor Dan, nor Jess, nor anyone in this chat right now. This is my opinion. Snap judgments are dangerous. Look at what happened to our country because of George Floyd, who was a He was not a good person. He had a rap sheet. And the police video finally came out. And the coroner report finally came out after all the riots happened, after all the burning, after all the white versus black bullshit that, in my opinion, I thought everything racially was actually pretty damn good in our country up until then. But all of a sudden, this cop puts his knee on his neck, which is a taught thing for the police to do when they are dealing with somebody who is combative. George Floyd did not die of asphyxia as the snap judgment people said that he did. He died from a drug overdose based on the coroner's report and the body cam footage of the police officers to back that testimony up. George Floyd was saying, "I can't breathe," as he was laying in the back of the cop car with nobody touching him. So to say he had his knee on his neck saying, "I can't breathe" because of that is bullshit. He died because he couldn't breathe. As an MMA fighter, or used to be, and a veteran, you cannot talk or scream or yell or say "I can't breathe" if you can't fucking breathe. You can't say words unless you got air in your lungs. That is my official statement. Just like the guy, I forget his fucking name, the dude that's in a wheelchair now and he's paralyzed. Everyone was giving the cops shit time after time after time after time about that case because, oh, they didn't have to shoot him, he is unarmed. No. What had happened after all the facts came out, instead of the snap judgment bullshit that we go through in this country right now, he had a knife. He admitted to this on an interview he was on. I forget who it was, Diane Sawyer or maybe, I don't fucking know. He admitted he had a knife. He admitted he was in the wrong because he had a knife. The cops were pulling him off of somebody else as they were getting into an altercation. He resisted arrest with the police. He was tased twice. So there goes your, why don't you use less lethal force? Well, they did. Twice. And he still went to his vehicle. He dropped the knife. He picked it back up. He went to his vehicle. He says he was going to put the knife in the vehicle and then lay down on the ground and be arrested. If I'm a police officer, I don't know what you're thinking. I can't read fucking minds here, people. If you got tased twice, resisted arrest, were in an altercation, have a knife, and you're going to your car, I don't know if you got a gun in there. I don't know what you're doing. What's the last course of action? Shoot him. And that's my rant on that. I don't even know if Dan's still here, if he bounced, or Jess, or...
Oh, I'm still here, just letting you rant, man.
Oh, I'm here. But it's best to have my mic muted, because, yeah.
That was my rant. So, y'all rant away before we get out of political news and we get into something other than political news. And this part right here, everyone might want to pay a little bit of attention, because y'all can win a lot of money with this next segment. After these guys do their rant if they want to.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good with money. I already broke in Joe's house and stole all his valuables, so I'll go with money right now.
Okay, so y'all good to move on, or you want to rant?
That whole fucking, with the George Floyd thing that started, and it started the war on police and all of that shit, it was people make a snap fucking judgment on a little tiny piece of video clip that was reported when the fucker was first off the one who asked to be laid down. You played a part, you did the drugs, you're the reason you ended up dead, but you have people ruined, cities burned, and all of this shit that entailed afterwards, and innocent good cops dead over the actions of somebody. And it turned into all of this, just like with everything else. It always comes out in the end They want to play these gangster games and this and that, but then when they end up dead, everybody's crying and wants to portray them as choir boys or choir people that never did anything wrong or were sleeping in their bed or this or that. It's just a reason. It was the reason all summer long that they got away with doing everything that they did. Not one single person faced charges. All the charges were dropped, and even cops were attacked. Cops were killed this summer over this shit. And I'm just gonna. I don't know where I'm going with this. It just pisses me off. Because, no, it hit close because overall of this shit, I had a friend of mine that was a cop that was killed over it. And the stuff that was told, oh, good, you're not the only good cop's a dead cop and this and that. But if I was to turn around and say, oh, the only good, I'm not even going to say what, you can figure out where I was going with that. I'd be labeled racist, or I'd be this, or I'd be that. But it's okay for you to turn around and attack the police, and you don't want it's just the hypocrisy of everything. It's when they started the riots and everything else, it was, well, you can't blame the Black Lives Movement for the actions of a few, and you can't blame the whole of this for an actions of few, or this or that. Okay, then why isn't it the same? Why is the fact that we have over, I forget the amount of police officers, almost 1 million police officers in this country serving, who every day leave their family, their friends, their family, their homes, and expect to come back home. We can blame every single one of them for the actions of a few bad cops. Nobody hates a bad cop more than a good cop. But it's just the hypocrisy in this country just drives me insane, and it makes my head hurt.
I 100% agree with everything you just said.
Well, I don't know if you really want to know what's on my mind about it.
Yes, I do. That's why we have this show.
Okay. I'll tell you what I've been thinking what's on my mind while y'all been talking about this issue. I've been thinking that I bet you Nancy Pelosi had nice tits when she was younger.
What the fuck?
There we go. That's pretty much my topic on the issue.
Goddamn, Dan. I was expecting some deep, in-depth shit from you or something, and then you get Nancy Pelosi's tits.
I don't even want to know why you're thinking about Nancy Pelosi's tits. That's just stuff that makes you go blah.
Well, the
I
whole...
bet you she did, though.
Well, find some pictures.
Well, to speak on your points, Jess, you made some excellent points that, these snap judgments about everything without getting the fucking evidence, like the George Floyd, the body cam showed his girlfriend in the car saying, "Stop resisting arrest, stop resisting," over and over. But they didn't play that on CNN or anything else. They didn't play anything. And then they want to say that I bet you that I'm going to be labeled racist from here on out because I think George Floyd killed him damn self. I think the guy with the knife, whatever the hell his name was, I'm spacing it right now. The guy
Rashid Brooks?
Yeah. The guy that ended up paralyzed. He deserved what he got. Just like that other dumbass that was coming towards the cops with a knife, brandishing it in a threatening manner. Everyone freaked out because they shot him. These
and
cops...
the dude there in the Wendy's drive-thru, he got what he deserved.
Yeah,
he killed himself.
Yeah, these guys are committing... They used to have a term for it that everyone knew well. It's murder or suicide by cop.
I studied that in sociology, psychology, both.
Exactly. You don't have the balls to kill yourself, so you're going to have a cop do it, is basically what they're doing. They're making cops look out to be bad, defund the police, all this bullshit. But guess who Nancy Pelosi called first when her house was graffitied? The police. And I want to know why Nancy Pelosi didn't have the National Guard already at the Capitol, because she was given information the day prior and requested 6 times from different agencies to send the National Guard because they got word that something was coming. something was going to happen. She didn't do anything, and the buck stops with her. She's the one who would call them, because the FBI called, the local police called, everybody, the Washington or the DC cops called. They all told Pelosi. Did they tell Trump? Nope. It stopped at Pelosi, and she said fucking no 6 times, knowing that this was coming.
Because they set it up so they could impeach Trump for inciting a riot. When, for months, since I dare say the words the election was stolen or fraudulently given to Joe Biden, Trump supporters in the millions have marched in D.C., marched at their capitals, never won, with guns, and lo and behold, not a single gun went off when you bumped it.
Yep.
But, so for months, we exercised our rights, we protested, we gathered, weekend after weekend, and not a single act of violence unless it was Antifa or the left showing up and they would start stuff. But all of a sudden, they want the country to believe that people who've been peaceful all along, all of a sudden just decided to siege the Capitol building and do the shit that the left and Antifa and Black Lives Matters have been doing all summer long. It was a setup so they could then run through and railroad Trump and get the impeachment done so quick, with the dude having 13 days left in office. And supposedly now there was Republicans, I think, in on it too, because now supposedly before all this happened, they were going to vote not to certify the election. Then when that happened, they changed their mind.
Yeah,
if only we had if we had like liquor stores and strip clubs at every corner, the world would be a nicer place.
No, you are 100% right, Jess, because, like, I don't know. I don't know what this world's coming to any fucking more, but let's get off political news, because everyone's a little fired up right now, and everybody
Yeah, right, I'm fired up about the strip clubs. I'm fired up for real.
Everybody get on your social medias, share the link to this live right now, because somebody's going to win a lot of money. I don't know who. It's not. I know it's not going to be me, because I'm not allowed to win it since I'm the one running the fucking thing. My CEO don't know about it. Nobody in JMP knows about what's happening right now. Nobody in B Squad, so they can all partake if they would like. The only person that knows what is about to happen is me. So,
Jekyl,
putting that disclaimer out there.
Dude, giving them food stamps is not letting them win a lot of money.
Well, I can't give them food stamps because I got fucked out of mine personally. But
you lost your feeding card. I got you, homie.
well, they said that they're backed up, so I had to send them my recertification papers on the 3rd of December, which I did. And they said they're so backed up that it usually takes up to 30 days, but could take longer. Here it is, the 20th. Still ain't got them, because they're that backed up to recertify. But the same time I turned that in, I recertified for my Medicaid. Guess what? My Medicaid's fucking approved like a week later.
Dude, they just canceled my insurance, man, out of nowhere. Like, what the hell? Biden's been in office for 3 days, and yet my insurance gets yanked.
It's because of that Obamacare, baby.
Yeah, like, damn. They're already coming after me already.
All right, I'm gonna let people get it out there to all their social medias and everything that there's a way to win money big here on this live stream. But until then, we're gonna get into some music news. You know, since that's basically what this channel is all about usually.
I talked to Blaze, and Blaze would be down with at least popping into bullshit with you on with that being said he can't commit to a time slot or a whole episode, but he said when he gets free time he'd pop in sometime, and he said he's more than welcome anytime.
Nice, that works for me. Yeah, anybody's welcome to pop into. With that being said, and just talk your shit. It's fine. That's kind of what the entire program is about. This one is supposed to be a little bit more structured, which it has been actually. Surprisingly structured. We haven't gone too far off the rails, and it's all right. All right, let's get into some music news.
Yeah, I was about to say the only reason I haven't been off the rails because I've been spending all my time focusing on this color book. I would have just done that. Probably would have.
Are you staying between the lines, Dan?
Hell no! I just I could just start scribbling like I'm on. Let it have it.
All right. It is currently 9:44 my time, so that's what, almost midnight for East Coast.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 11:45 East Coast.
They have until midnight to get their ass in here if they want to win some money. Until then, we're going to talk music news for about 15 minutes. And the first thing I want to bring up is probably the biggest story, in my opinion, of President Donald Trump, the racist Marxist, Nazi motherfucker that hates all black people, and he's a horrible person. That person right there, which you guys will see in about 10 seconds because of the delay, but this guy right here has done more for the black community than any other president, and in my opinion, he is the best president in my lifetime. So what did this little Nazi little motherfucker do on his way out the door? Which I'm still trying to understand it myself. Death Row Records. And the sad part is, a lot of the youth today who might be watching this stream or catch it later or whatever don't even know who the fuck Death Row Records was. That's kind of sad. Very, 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 very sad, because they produce some of the biggest fucking names in music. But Donald Trump pardoned Death Row Records co-founder Michael Harry O'Harris, who was serving time on attempted murder and cocaine trafficking charges. And I don't understand that one, but he played a crucial role in founding Death Row Records in 1992. He was in jail, and he gave Suge Knight like $1.5 million to help him start the label. And then, as a result of that, Death Row went on to be the biggest, most known label at that time, as well as their rival Bad Boy. But they came out with big names like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Tupac. West Coast rap exploded during the 90s because of this guy. I don't understand this pardon. I really don't.
And Pitt said he pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black and Pardo.
Yep.
Yeah, I was
No.
pretty upset with the pardons myself. I mean, I didn't like the fact that he pardoned Vanilla Ice's rap album. That killed a lot of people.
Oh my God. But yeah, he pardoned Lil Wayne, and like I can see that one because Lil Wayne came out and helped him with the black community's vote, because he backed Donald Trump, he voted Trump, and he literally explained what all he has done for Black America to Black America. So he did help gain the black vote. So I can see this one. I understand this one. And for those that don't know, Lil Wayne was charged with a felony possession of a loaded weapon on a private jet when he was going to Miami in 2020. He's a convicted felon, so he's not allowed to have a gun, stemming from a charge in 2007, I guess. So Lil Wayne was looking at least 10 years in prison. And he was going to have his sentencing hearing on the 28th of this month. So Donald Trump pardoned Lil Wayne. So hopefully he comes out with some actual good music. Because his last album he came out with, I didn't really dig that one at all. But as soon as he got the official pardon from Donald Trump, he put out a tweet saying, "I want to thank Donald Trump for recognition that I have so much more to give to my family, my art, my community. I also want to thank whoever the hell that is for working so diligently to secure another chance for me." And then as soon as that pardon, the ink was dried, he came out with Ain't Got Time. He dropped a single right then and there. And I heard it, and it's fucking fire. So I hope Wheezy comes out with more shit like that, because that last album sucked, in my opinion. But this shit was fucking fire. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. The links will be down in the description. And like you said, he pardoned Kodak Black too, and he also put out a tweet to President Trump thanking him and everything.
How the Trump can see it.
Yeah, nothing. Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. You're correct. Lil Wayne and Kodak tweeted somebody who can't even see the fucking tweet. But I'm sure he sees it all over the fucking internet. Like, I mean, I got a screenshot of it. I don't know either of them, so he'll probably see it. He just can't respond.
There was a pardon I thought he was going to do, but he didn't do it, which surprised me, was MC Hammer's dance pants that was on death row.
Fucking damn. No, the one that actually literally did surprise me, no joking, is the WikiLeaks guy. I thought for sure he was getting pardoned because he's looking at life in prison. And he didn't do nothing wrong. He put facts on the internet and he got fucking screwed for it, basically, for the rest of his life. I thought for sure Trump was going to pardon him. And I also swear that if he actually did pardon Joe Exotic, the Tiger dude, I was going to be fucking ashamed of President Trump for that one. But thank God he didn't actually pardon that motherfucker. That's good. Alright, we got, what is it, 9:50?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Alright, 10 minutes. Put the word out that there's some money to be made, and it's not illegal. So that's always a good thing, right?
Dan's out of here then if it's not done illegally.
What did I do?
Hey, no
I didn't steal the money.
No smash and grabs, goddammit. No smash and grabs.
I just spent all the money on lotto tickets.
Well, I did not win the Mega Millions tonight, but Powerball is tomorrow, and holy shit, that thing's getting big. It's like $800 million now. I'm definitely buying some fucking Powerball tickets.
That's a lot of zeros.
Yeah, I could do a lot of good in this world with 800 million. See, what pisses me off is the people that usually win are either old and they'll never live to spend the money, or two, they're so fucking stingy that they don't do anything for their community, don't do anything with it but spend all on themselves. Like me, I would help my community out with that much money. Like I already told my entire family, if I win Powerball, I'm gonna devote 100 million of it to getting veterans off the fucking street.
Hell yeah.
Like I'll buy them houses. I don't give a shit. Get them off the fucking street. They earned it.
Say if I won like a Powerball, like $80 million or something, I would spend all $80 million on one of those pictures that you have to stare at it to see the picture for like 60 seconds.
Oh
I'd spend all $80 million on those pictures.
Dan, I'm not taking you to Vegas or anywhere ever, because you're just gonna get into some weird shit that I gotta try and explain to your family why you either ended up arrested or dead. You know?
But I'll be at the cat house in Vegas, so just leave me there. You'll be all right.
The Mega Millions jackpot is now up to 865 mil, and Powerball is up to 730 million.
Oh my god!
That's a lot of Reese cups I'll be spending on.
I thought somebody won the Mega Millions last week, or not last week, whenever the last draw was. I thought somebody won.
I don't know. This was a day ago.
Oh shit. Well, I guess whoever did get the numbers, because it says right here that somebody matched all the numbers, but he is yet to claim.
Hey, if Blaze, I'm going to say if Blaze wins the lottery, we're going to his place. He's buying us beer.
Hey, I got somebody here. I got Blaze to show back up.
Hey!
Yeah, he's going to buy beer with a lot of winnings. We're going to his place.
Wait, where's Blaze? Where's he at? Where?
In the chat.
Oh, I think my chat froze. God damn it. I hate it when it does that. And I realized after, like, probably the first hour and a half that my my thumbnail says, with that being said, instead of the fucking news. Another technology fail for this guy.
I noticed that right away, but didn't say anything.
Oh, thanks. Head of promotions.
Well, I think
God
it
damn
took
it.
you over an hour. It took you over an hour to get it going.
Well, we had to figure out the audio shit.
Yeah, Dan
And,
informed us you had to figure out how to get it up.
yeah, I had to figure out how to get it up for one, and two, I had to figure out the audio. Which we still didn't figure out, by the way.
Jay's trying to make a cult. He says if he wins, he's buying a lot of land in a JMP compound, turning us into a cult.
Fuck yeah.
Do we have to drink the Kool-Aid?
You have to drink the Kool-Aid, you have to like it, and you have to tattoo JMP on your bald head, right on top, so when people are staring over your short little ass, they can see JMP.
See, shaving my head is an automatic not joining the cult. Sorry. I don't have a good shaved head look. I tried that once.
Too bad, you're already on the roster.
You know, I just want to win enough money so I can buy like a UPS truck and hire a driver to keep driving back and forth, sending hate mail to Joe.
Oh my god. Dude, I can only imagine if you won the fucking Powerball what you would actually do with that money. That scares me more than the Biden presidency.
That does. Dan with that much money, he would get Creek Squad and RATC tattooed on every inch of them.
Alright.
No, I would buy dildos and send it to every house in America.
Alright, fuck it. We're at 10 and we got 4 minutes left and that number hasn't changed, so I guess people are gonna miss out if they don't want to do this shit. Okay, Jess.
No.
No what?
I don't know.
Alright, have I told you're a JMP employee? Have I ever told you about?
You don't tell me anything.
I know, and you're my promoter. That's bad.
Hey, that's good news, Jess. I'm just
Exactly.
gonna say that's good for you, Jess, because Biden just raised minimum wage to $15 an hour, so he has to pay you more money.
He ain't paying me anything.
Boom.
Where's that $15 an hour?
I work for free.
See, I know how to
I'm sure that's
negotiate
illegal.
contracts better than Trump because I get free labor, damn it. And it's not sweatshops, it's not kid labor, it's just free.
Pitt's veteran said he will work security for JMP.
Boom. Well, I don't know because that chick almost hit you with the car or what the hell ever was going on at McDonald's there. I don't know if I want you as my head of security. You're going to be shooting at everybody. You're pissed. You were pissed already.
But anyways, what have you not told me?
Pretty much everything. But have I told you anything about what this is about?
That would be a negative.
Okay. And the same thing goes to Dan and Jay and Joe and Blaze and all the people I run with. I have not said shit to nobody. So y'all are free to join in on this if you want. It's going to be kind of a fun thing, but you can also win a lot of money depending on how many people we can get in this. Seeing as how we only got 10 current.
This looks like the sound of a bad porno.
Those are the best ones.
Well, we only got 10 people in here, but because we only got 10, I want to grow the pot a little bit more than 10. So I'm going to allow y'all to reach out to your people and respread this news. I'll have Jess put a tweet out since she's my promoter. Well, no, because that could be considered bias. I'll put a tweet out.
Hey, I'm not participating, so I will put a majigger out.
You don't even know what you're not participating in.
But I'm not. Just tell me what you want me to put out, and I'll put a twatter out.
Well, put out a twatter about what I'm about to say right now. The only sports news going on right now is either LeBron James is a fucking idiot or the playoffs, right? There's nothing else going on right now that's worth mentioning. So, this is the big payout day. Is the Super Bowl, February 7th, 2021. This is your big payout if you
Super
win.
Bowl this year?
What?
Nothing. I'm still distracted by Blaze saying if we're doing a porno, he gets the 70s dick sideburns.
What's up, Aaron Etheridge? How you doing? That was kind of a random drop in, but good to have you here, brother. But anyway, back to business. February 7th is going to be the big payout because this is a 2-tier opportunity to make money. Yes, it's betting. Yes, it's legal betting because we are not exceeding the amount in Colorado statutes that would, well, unless y'all raise $30,000, I think we're good. I don't think we're gonna raise that much here. But again, I am not participating in this because that could be considered bias. And as soon as this pops up on y'all's screen, I will break it down for you. This right here is what we're looking at as far as playoffs. I can honestly say I've been on board with Tampa the entire way because it's got my man Tom Brady on it, and I want him to solidify his success as the GOAT by breaking free from the Patriots and all that, you know, the cheating talk and the Spygate and the Deflate Gates and all that. And 6 rings plus 1 without Belichick. That would solidify his career. So I'm going for him.
Yeah.
I've been going for him. But I wanted it to be Tennessee versus them.
Oh, how?
Apparently that didn't happen. And I do gotta say, as a Patriots fan, this is kind of funny to think about. Imagine Belichick right now. 7-9. Oh, I never should have been so mean to Tom. I missed my Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, Cam Newton forgot half the time he was a damn quarterback.
Exactly. He ran too fucking much. He's a quarterback, and he sucks at both. We need to get rid of that goofy little bastard.
I think he's looking elsewhere anyways.
All right, but this...
Oh, he's talking shit about your boy, Jekyll.
That's all right. Everyone hates a winner, right?
Hey, I know that guy y'all just had on the screen. I swear I seen him on the news the other day. He was going around all the retirement homes stealing all the Jello.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right. Anyway, back to this. Back to business. Dan, I'm gonna mute you here in a minute. Jesus Christ, you throw me off topic here.
I'm being a bad moderator. I'm supposed to be keeping it on topic.
All right. This is what's happening this weekend. We got Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, both excellent quarterbacks. They've both had excellent seasons, even with the COVID shit going on. And they're gonna square off to see who. See, I'm literally torn on this one though, because Tom Brady's got 6 rings, but he needs that 7th to solidify. But Rodgers has been playing this game for fucking 10 decades, and he don't have no ring. He deserves one. So it'll be a good game regardless. But I think Tom Brady's got the edge on this one a little bit because he's got the 6 trophies versus Rodgers hopefully getting this next one, or he's got, yeah. Anyway.
I don't know why he gets so mad about wanting a ring. You can get the exact ring on like Amazon for $49.99.
Bro,
so
I already have all of his rings. Like, I got replicas of them. That's how big a Tom Brady fan I am.
Well, if you get 3 of them, you get it for $75. So I understand.
But then on the other side of it, on the AFC side, this one's a little weird too because we got a freshman versus they're both very young quarterbacks. We got Mahomes and we got Allen. So this is going to be a hell of a weekend for football. I haven't watched really much football all season long because of the whole kneeling thing. That doesn't sit right with me. Don't be political. Play fucking football. You overpaid rich millionaire crybaby bitches. I get what you're doing. Okay, it was fine and dandy when fucking Kaepernick did it like a decade ago. It raised awareness. moving on, play football. Anyway, these two are actually pretty good youngsters. Youngsters in the game. So, I don't know. I got to give the edge a little bit to Mahomes because he has that trophy. He's been to the bowl. He won it last year. They're the defending champions. They got a great team. And the Bills seem to shit the bed every time they get to the Super Bowl. I mean, they lost in 91 to the Giants, 92 to the Redskins. I'm sorry, I'm not being politically correct. To Washington, who still hasn't even come up with a fucking name yet. And
Wait, the Bills are in the playoffs? Holy shit.
Bills are actually on fire this year. They're destroying people.
See what happens when I miss a season of football?
See?
I'll be honest with you, Jekyl. I've heard everything you said to this whole entire night until we got on this topic. By God, and all I've heard is womp 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 womp.
That's because you don't follow football this year, or basically
Now,
any.
if you did
anymore.
if you did a playoffs of cheerleaders, Dan would be your man.
Well, I'd have to say that the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders would win every Super Bowl. Goddamn. I mean, well, the Patriots got some hot ones, but
somebody's got to be better than their football team.
that ain't saying much. Anyway, let's get to the money. Right here.
No, I don't know. Wait a minute. I got to challenge. I don't know about that now. Back in the day, cheerleaders, yeah, but now the cheerleaders now, I'd have to check them to make sure they didn't have a dick.
Oh, God. Oh, you went there. Oh, shit. Yeah, you do a high kick and you got something hanging out. All right. This is how you...
AB is the best cheerleaders. They don't even have the top 5 cheerleaders.
No, they got some hotties, though. I'll admit that. All right, anyway, business time. Ready? You're not partaking, Jess, correct?
Correcto.
All right. So we need to put it out to the Twitter sphere and everywhere else.
Well, send me something to post and I will.
Well, I'm telling you what to post.
Well,
if you want in on this, it's a $10 entry fee for this weekend's games and next weekend for the Super Bowl. If you win this, you don't win it. You just advance to the next round. And however much money we collect, I'm going to cap it off at probably about $600. Whatever the pot gets to after $10 per person goes in and betting their shit, JMP will match the pot for the payout for the winner of this thing. And the rules are pretty damn simple for what we're doing here. It's who you got. This weekend you got KC versus Buffalo. You have to call the winner of that game, and you have to put a score that you think they're going to win by. And if you're within, I'll say 7 points, then you advance to the next round. Because depending on how many people are going to get in on this. If there's not very many people, then just whoever fucking picked right goes to the next round. It all depends on how big traction this thing gets, up to $600, and then I will match it, so you're going to get $1,200 for $10 investment. I think that's pretty damn good.
I'm sitting there looking at that chance picture of that lineup, how it's all set up with that. I have that same picture up on my wall, how I go through women. It's going to be Jamie, Vince, Charlene. It's going to be Linda, Vince. Yeah, I swear.
Oh my God, Dan. Only you could jump right in the middle of business shit and fuck it all up. Be squad. Alright, so to enter into this, you got to pay $10. The Cash App is at the bottom, and I will show bank records of every vote received, and that way it will be transparent on how much was in it, who paid, who didn't pay, shit like that. And also the Cash App, I think, tracks all that shit for me, so I don't even have to show you my bank.
Yeah, it'll just show you who you get donation money from.
There you go. So it'll show that, and I will give Jess my password to my Cash App so she can verify that I'm not editing it or altering it in any way. Because I am not a Democrat. I'm not going to rig shit.
Okay, you're still gonna have to get with me after this because you threw out way too many numbers, and my dyslexic brain is going into I don't know what mode.
Did you say you giving your Cash App number to Jess? Well, all right. Jess, I'll be hollering at you later. You don't care.
Fuck off, Dan.
But well, I figured that way it's 100% transparency. I can't be altering it and then verify it with two different screenshots how much is in there. You know what I mean? Unless we altered both of them or whatever. But I'll show you my fucking phone live on camera. I don't give a shit.
I ain't smart enough to alter anything.
But yeah, I'll get with you after this to go over all the rules and all that shit. But I'm going to be posting this on Twitter anyway because we only got 9 people up in this motherfucker.
And I'll grab a pen and paper and actually do my job.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to run everybody off. My bad, bud. My bad.
Told you to keep your shoes on, Dan.
Hell, I couldn't even keep my pants on. Hell, the shoes.
Alright, but anyway, y'all are fucking with me over here. Goddamn. Okay, so you got
Now you're picturing Dan with no pants on?
No, y'all are fucking with my explanation of the rules. God damn it! Shut up. I'm gonna mute both y'all motherfuckers. All right, so you gotta call both games. If you say KC, and KC wins, but then you said Green Bay's gonna beat Brady, and Brady wins, you don't advance. You lost. Better luck next time. And then the same with the Stupid Bowl. The Stupid Bowl, you have to pick the winner. You have to pick the spread. You have to be within 7. And however much we raise through everybody here sending this all out through your Twitter sphere, however much we collect, that's how much I will match up to $600. So possibility of winning $1,200 for a $10 investment. Just a little bit of fun. Betting on Super Bowl. You know, all this political bullshit going on right now and all the coronavirus bullshit going on right now. You know, it's nice to have a little bit of fun and you know, do something a little bit different. So that's why JMP is doing this right here. Public service announcement from JMP. Let's see. JMP Norby Squad to include but not limited to Jekyll and Dan the Man can not be held liable if you use this analysis that I just gave you by me and Dan about who we think is going to win based off of records and all that stuff and everything else I said before this about, you know, shit in the bed and all that stuff. You can't use that shit basically against us at JMP for losing the bet, and you can't hold us liable because we steered you in the wrong directions. Do your research, make your own fucking conclusions, and let me know. How simple is that? These are my opinions on these players and who's going to win. That's who I got right there. Bills. Bills are going to take it. They are going to beat Holmes. I don't think it's going to be a very big spread. I think it's going to be a very close game. But I think the Bills are finally going to get to the Stupid Bowl for the first time in a long time. As are the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are going to beat Green Bay. I think Brady has a chip on his shoulder that everyone's arguing, was it Belichick or was it Brady that got all of them trophies? And he's got a chip on his shoulder, so he's going to be on fire. He's going to be fucking super motivated to win this fucking game. And I think that motivation is going to just outperform Rodgers. That's my opinions on it. Don't got to take him to heart. I don't give a shit if you vote the same way I'm voting. I'm not in the bet, but that's the way I'm looking at it right there. Boom. How's that for a fucking slice of fun pie? All right, last segment right here. Last one, Dan. You ready?
Ooh.
What?
Aaron says he will not be subscribed to a Tampa Bay cheater fan. Haha. Bye.
I'm not a Tampa Bay fan though. I'm a New England Patriot fan, so I think that's even worse, in your opinion.
Yeah, we're not supposed to admit that in public, Jekyll. I told you that.
Oh, that's right.
You're not supposed to admit that you're a New England fan.
I'm a New England fan that voted for Trump, and I'm white, and I guess I'm all sorts of fucked, huh?
Well, when I watched football, I was a Tennessee Titans fan, but I'm a Tennessean, so there's no surprise there.
Well, okay. Here's my thing. I'm a hardcore Patriots fan, even though they shit the bed this year, and they're probably going to get even worse before they ever get better again. I'm still going to be a number one Patriot fan. They're always going to be my number one. 2 is Titans. 3 is Broncos because I'm from Colorado. That's my top 3. All right. Veteran says, already know who's going to the Super Bowl. I just don't know what the temperature is going to be. It will be the Chiefs versus Bucks. We shall see, my friend. We shall see. I think the Bills are going to get it.
I'll really piss people off. I'm a Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins, and Celtics fan.
Damn, at least
you just went down the whole list.
But you ain't even from that area.
I grew up in Maine.
You're not there now. You're a Texan. It says so in your fucking name.
No, it doesn't.
Texas tornado, whatever?
No, I'm a little twisted little tornado.
Oh, never mind. Then you didn't have Texas in your name. But anyway, at least well, I guess we're about the same because I'm a New England Patriot fan yet live in Colorado. But every other sport, I'm a Colorado fan. The Rockies, the Nuggets, the whatever the fuck the soccer team is. It's like the Thunder or some shit.
At least Colorado probably has a decent hockey team.
Fuck yeah, we got the Avs.
Nashville Predators all day long.
We got the Colorado Avalanche, the first premier time they ever came out when they first became a team, they won the Stanley Cup. Boom. That shit was awesome. All right, Dan.
Celtics sucked for years now.
I didn't do it.
You ready for the news of the week, brother?
What's the news of the week?
This is the
Dan's really
news
a woman.
Negative. You're gonna like this one, Dan. This one is right up your alley, brother. When you see this picture, what do you see?
A retirement fund?
Somebody raided Joe's basement?
No, that we all know what it is. I mean, looking at it, I mean, we ain't dumb. But the reason that is the news of the week is because how the police came about getting that. 2 men were arrested after returning the rental car with the drug still inside of it and forgot it was there.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Upstate New York.
I can't say that. I'm telling you, that ain't. I can see that happening. I mean, I had a buddy, right? He was coming back from Kentucky, and he got him a pound of pot, and his car broke down, and so he had to start walking on the side of the highway, and so he stuck the pound of the pot in his pants, and when he jumped over this fence, he didn't realize he jumped over a fence of a kind of a not a high security, minimum security prison. So when the prison guards saw him, they tackled him and found a pound of pot on him.
Well, that's a little different. His car broke down and he had to, bring it himself. These dumb shits were so fucking high. They rented a car.
Yeah, but he broke into a prison.
Well, yeah, that's bad. That's not a good idea. You gotta be kind of super high to do that shit.
Why don't prisons have higher fences and you can just hop over them?
He was trying to just cheat his way and cut through thought he could cut through, And he noticed people in orange when he started walking through,
My question is, though, why did the prison have such a short fence that this dude could hop it. Isn't that gonna let the
Well,
prisoners out the other way?
at a minimum security, they give you a lot of luxury. They don't really put the big fencing and all that. They say you get all these benefits and rights because my uncle was at a minimum. It didn't have no fencing at all. So they pretty much give you the opportunity. It's like you stay inside and you get all these perks. If not, you go into the lockdown and stuff like that.
Well,
And I'm telling you, at the minimum, you do get a lot of benefits.
it don't matter nowadays because they're releasing criminals left and right. Like that one dude
Right.
who fucking got released and 4 hours later shot somebody and killed them. That's a great fucking idea. To prevent COVID spread in prisons, they're going to release them even if they're convicted murderers and multiple assaults and weapons violations. That's a great fucking plan. I love California's ideas. But
I just couldn't let my dude down after when he finally got out. You know, for him breaking into a prison with a pound of pot in his pants. I roasted him forever on that one. That's just roasting gold.
I'm gonna read this this article right here because I think it's kind of funny. They were arrested at the New York airport for allegedly forgotten drugs. Asim Hiltz, 26, and Sharaf Fraser were busted Wednesday at Albany International Airport after the car rental company reported to the police that the drugs had been left in the car by one of them that rented the vehicle. They were able to apprehend these people because they came back and requested their drugs.
Okay, that answers my question.
With
then.
the police present, they said that they forgot something in the car. And it was possession of 140 glassine envelopes of heroin, more than 35 grams of MDMA, marijuana, and over $5,600 worth of drugs in total.
Damn, I can just hear the charges just racking up.
Wow. Sorry, the pot shouldn't be a crime, shouldn't be illegal. That's a whole other story. But the heroin, yeah, fuck them.
Well, it says that Frazier, meanwhile, they were hit with 10 separate drug charges between the two of them. Frazier, meanwhile, was allegedly carrying marijuana on his person. To add an 11th, he was given a citation, and both were not arrested, but they were given a citation to appear in court. Good job, Cuomo. You're my fucking hero.
No doubt, that's gold right there. You know what I mean? Like, I can leave? Yeah, pit. I'm gone.
How in the fuck you got all this money, all these drugs, heroin, that like not just pot, heroin, all this shit, and you get a citation to appear in court?
Yeah,
oh
money,
my God.
all that money's part for distribution. That every bit of that money is too is a charge.
What the fuck is
But
going
yeah,
on?
but yeah. Okay, so they had God knows how much. That's probably, I don't know the street value of the heroin. But we have an epidemic in this country with people overdosing daily and dying on heroin. People have overdosed and died more than the rate of people killed by COVID. But yet we're just gonna give these people, come back. We know you're gonna come back.
We're gonna give them
It's
a
not really
pass.
the heroin that's dropping people at that level. A lot of it's been fentanyl mixed in the heroin.
Yep.
That's been dropping people severely. But
There-
yeah, I ain't gonna sit and talk about heroin. It's bad in its own lane. I'm just there looking at them like every individual rappage is a charge. You know, they would have just had it in one big solid mass, you know, of the heroin and the pot. But every single individual rappage is distribution.
Like I'm with Jess and Jay and probably everybody else in this chat. Legalizing marijuana like Colorado did is a good thing in my opinion because it gets people off painkillers that are way worse and more addicting. You can't get addicted to weed in my opinion. But
Wow.
let's
I'll
blanket
be honest with
all
you,
over America to federally legalize marijuana. There was a legislation trying to pass. I don't know if it actually passed or not. To make
It will never
federally legal.
pass because of the fact that as long as you have big paper and stuff like that and pharmaceuticals as lobbyists, it'll never pass because it can replace the paper industry. It can replace a lot of the pharmaceutical drugs out there with not the side effects that you face. I mean, nobody's ever said, okay, smoke this joint, but the side effects maybe you may have anal leakage like you do with with all the medicines with depression. Side effect of medication for depression may cause suicide. Well, great.
Well, that's like.
It's
I'll be,
just
Oh, go ahead.
I'll
Dan.
be honest with you. I've been on pain medicine for 15 years solid. You know, never missed a beat. And I'll even say, if you're not strong, if you're a weak-minded person, yeah, pain pills is not the best for you to be on. It's going to overtake you if you're a weak-minded person.
Yeah.
It takes control to be on that kind of medication.
Yeah, I've been on pain meds since 2010. So 10 years now? 11 years?
11.
But it's weird. I don't have an addictive personality. Like, I've never been addicted to anything I've ever done. Like, in my mistempered youth, like I've told y'all, I think before, I used to not only smoke crack, but I sold it. I sold coke, crack, and I was heavy into it, like heavy into it. And then I saw what was happening to my boss, who was also my roommate, who was also my dealer. And he lost his kid, he lost his business, he was losing everything. And I was like, man, fuck this ain't for me. And I just walked away. I've never wanted it since. Like, nothing, no withdrawals, nothing. And I'm afraid if they ever take painkillers away, I don't know if I'm addicted to them or not. Because if I don't have them for one day or a week or whatever, I don't have withdrawals. I'm good. I'm hurting, but I'm good. But I can't do weed because it just makes me puke and pass out. So that ain't helpful.
Have you tried other alternatives to weed? Have you tried like THC oils or anything like that?
Yes, ma'am. I've tried. Oh, sorry, I'm not supposed to call you ma'am. Yes. I've tried edibles, THC, you name it, I've tried it. They even prescribed me this ointment that literally had pepper in it, and they said that the pepper is going to soak into my body. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I've had nerve burning done. I've had a shit ton of surgeries and shit, and my entire body hurts all day long, even on painkillers. But I'm afraid to ever go completely off of them because I don't know how my body would react, other than being in pain, obviously. But
now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been pissed off the way the government's been about the pain, but when it's been fentanyl really that's been doing it, but the way they've been doing people with pain medicine, the suicide rates are high because of the way they're doing people with the pain medicine.
well, it's because
They get from real people hurting for no damn reason, and they don't have no alternatives. So that stuff don't work for everybody. Like that, pot don't work for everybody.
well,
People in pain, pot don't even touch it.
it's because of dumbasses like my ex, my son's bio, that he doesn't even know, because she abandoned him when he was 1, but she was so addicted to painkillers that she literally would break her hand or do stupid shit to go to the ER, like, literally every week. And she was like, I almost wanted to punch the doctor, but I was kind of on his side at the same time when she was having my son, because he told her flat out, if I ever catch you doing any type of painkillers, Percocet, anything, while you were pregnant with this child, I will stop being your doctor. And she kept somehow passing all the piss tests. But the day she was getting the C-section done, he busted her. Oh my God, he went the fuck off on her.
Well,
Like,
it's just
oh
nobody's
my
really
God.
talking about. Nobody's really talking about the suicide rates that's happening that they yank because all this stuff from people that's in real chronic pain and they're messing with. I mean, that's why the lawsuits hit in '99 because they weren't helping people that was really suffering. You know what I mean? Really hurting. And like I said, since they've done this, they're not really telling you about the suicide rate.
Exactly.
Because they're left to nowhere to turn and they're in a lot of chronic pain, so their only option is,
Well, like, I can speak from existence with all my injuries and shit. Like, a lot of doctors in my town, at least, will not prescribe painkillers. You have to go to a pain specialist, who then refers you to a pain psychiatrist.
Yep, pain management down here in Texas.
But you have to go to that psychiatrist to see if you have an addictive personality before they will even prescribe you anything. So that's like 4 or 5 doctors you gotta see in the span of probably about 3 months. So for 3 months you're in pain, nonstop, and that shit is depressing when you're in pain. Like,
yep.
Like even on painkillers, I'm depressed with my pain. Like my son wants to play with me and do this and do that, and it's like I can't, little homie, I can't. And it's depressing as shit. So Dan, you are 100% right on that.
I hear you on that, dude. Like I said, you look at someone's 2 neck surgeries and messed up other parts of my back, nerve damage. Like I said, I was almost paralyzed. So everybody pretty much knows the story on that, you know. But in the process, it created a lot of nerve damage all over my body. It's almost like my nervous system attacks my whole body. So it's severe. But I live with it. I got used to it.
Night, Jay. We're about to wrap this up, and then if you still wanted to hit me up on voice chat, let me know, because it sounds like you have something to talk to me about.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
He said he'll hit you up tomorrow because it's past his bedtime.
Not a problem. I'm around tomorrow. And veteran, yeah, I've tried the CBD patches. The problem is my body is fucking weird. My body does not absorb anything. So if I try the nicotine patches because I'm quitting smoking and it's a son of a bitch. The nicotine patches just make me itch. They don't do shit. The CBD patches, any type of patch. Yeah, they've even tried the that really, really strong one. I forget the name of fentanyl patches. They tried that on me. Nothing. My body doesn't absorb it for some weird reason. I have to take it orally or get a shot. But like at the dentist, they have to give me 3 times the amount of. I haven't tried the suppositories yet. I don't plan on it either. But they got to give me 3 times the amount of Novocaine just to make my teeth go numb. And the same thing for when they shoot you with that, whatever the fuck it's called when they're about to do surgery shit, and it makes you loopy as fuck before you pass the fuck out. They got to give me 3 times the amount of that, which is dangerous when they're about to put you out. So, like, I'm a weird one.
Well, it's like I went through it down here in Texas because, I mean, they have it pot legal medically for very few things, and most of the doctors down here don't agree with it. But that's what I smoked. That's what I did for my pain, for the issues in my back and stuff. And then when doctor's like, well, I'm going to send you to pain management. Okay, so I go into pain management, and they want you to quit smoking pot. They won't give you anything at all. So I have to wait till I piss test clean. Okay, literally my THC level back then was literally off the charts. But you want me to go 3, 4, 5 months without anything?
Yeah. It's kind of like the VA, and I don't know if veteran can attest to his VA. I know mine sucks dick. Everyone knows I fucking hate my VA based off of my Fuck the VA song. But like they drag it out for veterans so bad. But the one thing that they do, which I don't agree with, is they throw pain meds at every fucking thing. Like, it doesn't matter what you got. Here's fucking oxycodone. They want you to kill yourself because then they save money every month on your disability claim. That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
It's different in the private sector, dude. Now, in the private sector, it's like they don't want to give anybody the pain medicine.
Yeah, the VA is totally backwards of the private sector. That's why I go to the private sector, because they actually want to find the reason for your pain. They want to find the cause of it. They don't want to just throw pain meds at it and call it a day. Like, that's just putting a Band-Aid on a broken leg. You're gonna...
Hey, Red's in the house. What's up, fucking?
Holy shit, Madam Red. What's up, Beast Squad? I haven't talked to Madam Red in a minute. But we are going to close this down. It is now 10:33 my time, so that is midnight 30 for y'all. And we've been rocking, well, officially rocking since like 7 my time, so that's 9 y'all's time instead of the 6 like I was trying to go for, but it's whatever.
It's not your fault.
I appreciate Mad Hat for jumping in as moderator, and then Jess for taking over the moderator slot when Mad
That's
Hat
tough, buddy.
had to run out. What's up, Dan?
No, Veteran was saying Sunday he'd been given morphine 18 months old because of it. He's a burn victim. I was like, that's tough, homie.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. It sucks.
Reggie should pop in and talk to us after the show's over. You can, huh?
I didn't run away. It's the Crossroads kind of died. That chat just kind of like died. So I've been over hanging with B Squad instead. JMP and B
Yeah,
Squad.
because we kidnapped everybody from Crossroads.
It's probably why it died. But
yeah, pretty much.
Dan, thank you for being a co-host on this show. I appreciate it, man. You're
Oh, fun. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, Nitro's in here too, Dan.
Oh, what up, Nitro?
Oh, hell. There's the homie. What's up, Nitro?
Some Nitro.
Everybody's showing.
Yeah, now they show up when I'm leaving.
You have a good one, sweetie.
But
talk to you soon.
No, Dan, I appreciate you being the co-host because not only are you funny as fuck, but you are also educated on a lot of these topics. You're educated. And I appreciate everyone who showed up and crawled through here. I appreciate Vet for that telephonic call-in. That was our first call-in on our first show, so not doing too bad. Next week, though, I will have this whole OBS shit figured out so we don't spend the first hour fucking ourselves trying to figure out the fucking audio thing that never got figured out, so we just converted back to the old way that we do it on.
Good night,
that being said. So, we'll figure it out.
Jay.
Good night, everybody. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Don't forget, with that being said, is on Tuesday with Jay, the redneck, and he says that he locked in Kristen Callie. So that'll be awesome. Awesome. And I got a lot of interviews lined up.
Oh, you better believe I'm going to be here for that, homie.
A lot of people.
If Callie's here, I'm here, fucking. That's just flat out the way it is.
Nitro wants you to call her, Dan.
All right, I'll do that.
But I got a lot of interviews lined up thanks to my girl Jess here and Andrea and some of the people that have reached out to me. For some reason, I guess I've never interviewed Loopy. And he's been the homie for fucking ever. So I'm going to do a red carpet for Loopy. And I ended up on his podcast today, and he had a co-host on there. And I'm going to be interviewing that guy. So.
And Piss said he will talk to you about his VA shit after the stream.
Sounds good, homie.
I figure I probably won't be invited to the show after this one.
Nah, you're the co-host, man. You got to be here.
Oh, that's right.
You're the co-host, and I got my moderators, Jess, Mad Hats, whoever wants to moderate for me, they can jump in and voice their opinions too. Whoever wants to jump in the fucking from the chat or whatever. I don't give a shit who's on here. Voice your opinion. If you disagree with me and Dan, disagree with me and Dan. Let's have a civil conversation about the shit.
Nobody wants to disagree with me. I tell you that right now. Nobody wants to come at me.
Yeah, be quiet. I'll come at you. I'll throat punch you.
Come at him sideways and you're going to get fucking trolled forever. But also, don't forget, please push out this fucking Super Bowl thing. Because I'm trying to get it to go as big as possible because I know, especially during these COVID bullshit going on right now, I know people could use the money. So, if you win, great job. There's some money for you.
I just do.
All right, I'm out of here, everybody. Thank you for coming, and we will see you on the next
y'all fuckers have a good night.
Oh, one last thing. Sorry.
With that being said,
if anybody has any breaking news that you want me to cover on this, I will do it, depending on what you send me. If it's some bullshit, I ain't gonna put it on here, but you might hear some news that I don't know about, and I'll put it on the show. And also, the disclaimer is gonna be in the bottom. Yes, there was 2 clips from Fox News. Yes, I watch it a lot, but I don't get all of my information from their rhetoric and what they say. I actually hear what they say, agree with most of it, and I actually use my fucking brain and this thing called Google, and I research the shit they say. I don't just blindly believe shit. That's why America is so fucked, because everyone's a headline reader nowadays. They don't read the fucking story and investigate it for themselves. It's just whatever you're told is accurate, not
I
fucking
got I got breaking news fucking it's coming through my headset again.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On the eastern shore, the boat has hit the loading docks in the New York coast. It has Jekyl's robotic Japanese sex doll in it. It will hit his home in about 5 days. Breaking news.
Thank you for that breaking news. And with that being said, I'm cutting you off right now, Dan.
Guess I am cut off.
No, you're still here. I just ended the stream.